Ah. It's good. Oh, wait. Haha. It's a good thing I just remembered that. Gotta set my audio delay. Almost forgot about that. Oopsies. There we go. Alright. Oh, hey guys. How's it going? It's Chris here. We're playing the Dear Esther Landmark Edition. Esther. It's Esther. But, I'm playing this today for stream. I was supposed to start streaming about 20 minutes ago. However, I, realized I didn't have anything to drink. So I had to go run to the store. Don't have a car. So I had to go walk to the store, and it's like -5 degrees out right now. Hey, what's up, kid? Or, David? What's up, Jacobson? How's it going? Man, you guys are already here, huh? Look at that. Yeah, like I was just saying, I was supposed to start about 20 minutes ago, but I had to go walk to the store. So I had to walk like 1.5 miles to the store, and it's like -4 degrees out. I had nothing to cover my face. My face was frozen the whole time. Not fun. Not very fun. But that's okay, because we're here now. Let's go ahead and switch to the game. And, we can get into this. Get some achievements. So I do have a, walkthrough pulled up, so I don't have to miss anything while I'm going through, so that'll be nice and easy. Some kid just nodded your COD Black Ops 2 achievements. Hey, whatever, man. Whatever works. Some kidder. So, how you guys doing today? Yeah, man, it's fucking cold right now. And it's like, usually Michigan is very windy, but it wasn't super windy. But still, just as you're walking, the air is hitting you. You're just like... No, dude, no P.O. box. That costs money. It costs a lot of money. It's like, it's honestly not too much, but, still, we, have not got that set up yet. And I don't honestly know when. Maybe soon, maybe now that I have a job, and maybe after like a month or two, then once I actually start earning paychecks, then maybe. But, oh, no director's wait, do I have to do the director's commentary for an achievement? I hope not. This can require 2 playthroughs to get all. 1 normal, 1 with a commentary. Alright, so we're going to skip the commentary for the first one. So, let's keep the walkthrough pulled up right over here. And then chat on screen here. Alright. Oh, I am not going to care about this at all. Ooh, some Battenberg. Dude, I don't know what that is, but that sounds... Can I drown? I don't know what that is, but that sounds awesome. Oh! Shit. Well, I think we win, guys. I don't know. I guess I'm dead. You got mucus, man. Revolving Drip 81. Hey, oh, I got an achievement. I didn't know that was an achievement. Cool. Thank you, Revolving Drip, for following on Mixer. This game doesn't look half bad. I mean, it looks like early Skyrim, I guess. Oh, have you? I'm sorry, man. I could always give you a friend's P.O. box that you could send it to. If you've been wanting to that badly. I could always do that. I could ask Sam to see if it's okay with her. Because obviously I don't want to give out... My mailbox is attached to my house, or the apartment. So I don't want to be giving out, obviously, my street address. Alright, so... That's my phone. The bath! Okay. Let's see. So, hit start and choose only available chapter. The lighthouse. Turn to your right and walk towards the lighthouse. Okay, so we're not going in the building, I guess. That's fine. I guess I'll just go this way. Look at oh, it's so cool looking. Oh. Okay, I'll ask Sam about that. Turn left, you see 2 paths, one towards the sea, other going up. Take the path going right. Okay. Can I sprint? Oh, but I can zoom. Oh, dude, that's like an awesome sledding hill. It's really not. That looks terrifying. So, take the path to the right. Okay. Is Halo 3 local ownage my first video? Yes, it is. And to answer your question, the reason why almost every old video has Drowning Pool is because if you didn't have music, like a long time ago, a lot of people didn't have the video editing skills to be putting music and stuff in. They just uploaded it and they wanted it to have music. And then YouTube offered the service to add music to the video, and the only good song they had in their roster was Drowning Pool. Was a song by Drowning Pool. So that's why a lot of old videos you'll watch will have Drowning Pool in it. Avoid falling down this thingy, I guess. Okay, how do I avoid that? I'm streaming on 3 or 4. I have YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, and maybe Periscope if it's still linked. Just walk over the right to avoid falling down and keep moving forward. Okay? I don't know how I'm gonna... Okay, that's how we do it. Cool. A few more steps ahead, you'll get a voiceover. Alright. Keep moving forward until you reach a landfill and go in the direction of the beach. Oh, dude, a cave! And a bucket! Kick it! I can't kick the bucket. I guess I'm going down to the beach then. Not really. It's just one service. It's pretty easy, actually. This time go in the direction to the beach. Alan! I did miss your face. I wish we were all connected via Skype chat so I could see all your little faces. Alan, you're narrating my game. I think I'm a little bit too loud. Since we're here, walk in the direction of the ocean until you fade out a few moments. Okay, so I got the... I think that's... Is that the comeback? No, that's... How you pronounce that word? That's a word I don't know how to pronounce. So since we're here, walk in the direction of the ocean until you fade out, which I did. A few moments after the screen goes black, you'll hear come back and you'll earn that achievement. Okay. You'll respawn, look at the beach, a staircase to the right, go forward this time. Alright. So apparently there's a staircase. Let the mic cheer up a little bit. Yeah, basically how I stream through Restream. I'm actually having a video come out while I'm on vacation of, you can't hear him? Ah. I would start the game volume a little bit. Not much is happening anyway, so it'll be okay to have it up. Basically, you go on restream.io, I believe it is. You link all your stuff to it. And then you get a stream key on there once you link your profiles to a certain stream dock. And then you put the stream key in OBS, and OBS will stream to Restream, which will then broadcast it to all the things you have linked. So, it's not too complicated. Yeah, I saw that comment. I'm glad you liked it. Demon Days is the best album of all time. Okay, so... Oh, once I reach the staircase, I keep going forward on this path? Okay, I'm following a picture and text guide, so sometimes they're not entirely clear. So pretty much every single bumper zooms in. Oh, every button zooms in. My mistake. What the fuck? Apparently, every face button and shoulder button zooms in the game. That is stupid and a waste of buttons. Whatever. Oh, Alan's already leaving. Son of a bitch. Okay. Keep going along the path past the symbol. Plastic Beach is definitely a very good album. A lot of people didn't like it though, but I thought it was really good. It has some very key songs. Most people did not like The Fall, which is understandable. It was kind of like an in-between album. It wasn't a full-fledged album, but I liked it. I like a good 75% of the songs on The Fall. Now, keep going along the path. Now turn back and head towards the staircase to the beach. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm just heading to certain points to get voiceover cues. Hey, Gunler, what's up? Dude, I picked this up for like $2.50 or $3 or something like that. Yeah, I picked this up extremely cheap. No, it was... I want to say it was $2, because I got Legend of Korra at the same time for $3.75, and I remember spending just over $5. I believe it was $3.75, something like that. So yeah, right around... Excuse me, right around $2. Okay. Alright, now turn back and head towards the staircase of the beach. As you go up, the staircase will end, and the path will make a 180-degree turn. Interesting. Alright. Why can't I sprint? Oh, no. Now he's talking about this game. At least I assumed. Yeah, because this game released at $10, didn't it? About $10? Something like that. But hey, luckily it's a short game. It'll take 2 playthroughs, but those 2 playthroughs only take me about 2 hours to do. Alright, so then I think I flip around here. Yep. Follow this direction. As I follow this path, there's a red light in the distance. I see it, keep going. And then, so after a few more steps ahead, the path will turn to the right. Just keep going forward instead to fall off the cliff and earn another achievement. Alright. Pretty fucking easy so far. Look at all those textures. It's amazing. So guys, real talk, alright? I have some awesome videos that I think they're awesome that are going to be coming out when I'm on vacation. That's, in case you didn't know, if you missed the update video, we're going on vacation on this coming Saturday. Not today, next Saturday. And we'll be gone for about 6 days. We're going to have somebody house sit, so no one can rob my house while I'm gone. I have a security camera, so it's all set up. And I have some awesome videos that are going to start coming out. I have some mobile games that I was playing that I was having some fun with. I was doing some fun editing. I was having, I made some videos around some Steam games. So we got some PC gameplay going on. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Okay, wait. So the cliff will, alright, so I'll go to right. Instead I walk off this cliff here. Goodbye! Give me my achievement. I hope I have a good vacation. Thank you. Fuck the Death Note movie. Yeah, you're right. I didn't get the achievement for die for falling off a cliff. Yeah? Dude, I was so awkward. I didn't know what to say. I'm just like, ugh, I missed everybody. Oh, maybe this right here. Oh, no, there. Well, I guess I get to die twice. Come back. Come back. Okay. Once again, we will now respawn. Look at the path we had to follow. There will be... Go ahead, reach this rock. And yeah, I will be getting... It should probably arrive today. It better arrive today. If not, definitely Monday. I will have a micro SD card. 32 gigabyte one that I'm going to be putting in my phone, which I will be using. So I'll have 64 gigs on my phone to be recording videos the entire time that I'm there. So I'll be making huge vlog videos either while I'm there or after I get back. So, yeah. Go left. And yeah, man, that Death Note movie was... It was something. I definitely, I'd rather have explosive diarrhea for a week straight than watch that again.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in
Oh, really? Don't do that, dude. I swear a lot.
Donnelly tells me
You'll get in trouble.
Bible that was passed around
You should keep going the path with me again and go in this direction. Eventually, you'll reach the bottom of the mountain. Alright, so...
2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder... Did they assign chapter
I'm not listening to anything this guy is saying. Just so you guys are aware. I don't care. You're giving me my achievements.
That they could actually walk the Bible.
Alright, so as you keep going the path with me again... My 100-year-long draw of my life. I know! Dude, I've told you. I've told everyone before. That thing was... Smooth, Caesar. That's not how you spell Caesar, dude. That's the short version of the draw of my life. If I had kept going how I originally wanted to, that would have been 45 minutes long. God. I got mucus. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I keep sniffling and stuff. It's because it was so cold outside. I got mucus in my nose now. I'm sorry. I hate it when I'm doing these gross stuff on streams. Okay, so... Turn around, follow as keep going path will guide you towards a cave, go inside it. Once you get the voiceover, turn around and follow the path on the right side over there. Okay. I could do that. Oh, you wear headphones. Oh, okay. Yeah, at least you wouldn't be seeing anything that could be construed as inappropriate for my streams, I guess. Unless you're watching Oh god, that one stream in the insane asylum where there's like nudity and stuff. What was it called? It's the best? Oh, no. It's not even animated. Please, a sprint mod. But I got a flashlight! Ah, stay away from me, darkness. You can't defeat me. Is that Cthulhu? Yo, they're making a Cthulhu game. It's actually Cthulhu, the official game. So Cthulhu officially signed off on this game to be made. I'm pretty stoked. Okay, the only problem with my mute and unmuting of my mic shortcut key is when I hit to unmute, it opens up the source text for the web page I'm currently clicked on. I need to change that. I can make a movie. I can make a movie out of my Draw My Life. Outlast? Oh yeah. Definitely don't want to be watching Outlast in school. Especially the birthing scene in the whistleblower DLC. Once you get the voiceover to around the path of right, keep going, you'll eventually find the last voiceover of this chapter. Fuck, this is only the first chapter. $10. I'm so sorry, Spy. Hey, you sent me a message. Alright, because you're so good, I'll display your message. That's not going to work every time, guys. Eventually, I'm going to turn off notifications, but I'll never learn. I can't believe you paid $10 for this, Spy. I paid $2. Keep going. You'll find the last voice over the chapter. As you go ahead and find this rock formation, which we will use as a reference point. Okay. Outlast is a fantastic game. Outlast 2, not so much. I mean, graphically wise, I heard Outlast 2 is amazing, but... it took me a while because, obviously, like, the end of last year, I lost my job, so I had no money to buy games. If I would have been buying games consistently, I would have played, like, all the ACA Neo Geo games and easily got, like, another 10,000 gamer score there. It's just, the reason why it took me so long is because I was limited on money, therefore limited on games. So I was really cleaning up a whole lot of cheaper games. No, I got Korra on sale. Legend of Korea. No, I got Legend of Korea for about $3.75, I think. No, dude, I won't chill. I don't trust anybody. I live very close to people, and a lot of people around here, I look at a lot of Michiganians very suspiciously, so I'm paranoid. I have expensive shit at my house, man. I don't want people taking it. And I have a lot of entry points. I have a lot of windows. Okay, so here's this. Head back to the rock and go forward from the path you started from? Wait. Okay, I'm going this way. Nice. You're gonna have some fun in Metro. I know, and I have a list of old games to clean up that I could easily get. I could get like 1,000 out of them, but I could get my completion ratio up a couple percent because that's like 5 or 6 games I can complete. So, keep going ahead here, and eventually I'll fall down, apparently. Okay. Ah. Delicious. But yeah, that was the biggest problem, is I just didn't have access to any games to play. So and then I ran out of Game Pass at the end because I had a whole Game Pass issue. So the games I was grinding for achievements, I wasn't able to keep grinding, so I had to figure it all out. But luckily there were some easy games on sale. Oh, look at that teeny tiny. Can you guys see that? The little tiny loading text? That's like size 9 font. Jesus Christ. Anonymous. Hey! Donnelly. So that's putting us at 150 so far. $8.90 this month. Hey, Spy. What's going on, buddy? You're still behind me. Now I'm ahead of Stallion. Raise it 2,000 already? Fucking hell, Ray. What are you doing? Alright. Well, it's 6 days into the month. That's not bad. MLB 2K6. No. MLB I did not. Excuse me. I don't want to burp. Go ahead until you find the point where the path splits into 2 different directions. Go to the left and keep going. Okay. with the heavy-handed comments over here. Fuck autism, Alan does not deserve it. Dude, King Kong, fantastic. I love that game. I would play King Kong again on stream even though I completed it. I used to play that game on PlayStation 2 before I had an Xbox One, and I loved that game. It was fucking awesome. I mean, nothing's cooler than playing stealth with a bunch of raptors and spears and shit. I don't care what anyone says. I will defend that game to this day. I know that came out of nowhere. He's just like, yeah, fuck autism, by the way. Thank you. Oh, man. I don't understand why 360 achievements don't transfer. How is that possible? I swear they did. Okay, so if you go forward and then back to this point, you see. So it looks like I'm going. How far am I going? Keep going on the path. It just says keep going. Okay. You go ahead, beat me on the gamer score leaderboard. That's what they don't really care about. People are ahead of me. It's like, cool, good for you, man. I don't care. I'm proud of you. I like to have the place on the leaderboard, but it's like at the same time, whatever.
An imagined answer phone message.
I know. I want to watch Disaster Artist. I don't think it's playing in the theater down the road for me though.
Staining the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute.
Okay, so I go here, end of the path. I turn around, and then there should be a path on my left that goes towards the wrecked ship. What does that say? Something, 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 eat nor drink. Did you take a picture of it? Did you print it out, put it in a scrapbook? Okay. Walk towards the ship. How many achievements are in this game, by the way? There's 10. Okay, cool. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I didn't know that, man. I did not know that. It's pretty cunty. Not gonna lie. I know January is, so far for me, January is not too busy, but I know it's going to be. It's gonna be busy starting next week. So. Cunty, the rejected seventh dwarf. Rejected seventh dwarf. So there should be open container over there. Yeah, it's because I don't follow you. Yeah, you right. But still, if you beat me, send me a picture. Sorry. I know people always want me to add them, but it's like, everyone wants you to add them, you know? I know, doesn't Xbox One has like a 1,000 friend list limit or something, doesn't it? I don't want that. Fuck that. Dude, I have like 60. Would you read the path? Turn left to walk to the end. Okay. It's like, I just... Again, it's the whole rule, like, if I add you, I have to add everybody, because if I add you and somebody else sees that, they're like, well, you added them, why would you add me? But it's like, guys, it's called a friends list. Not that we're not friends, but to me, that means of, like, you know, people who I actually talk with outside of this stuff, you know what I mean?
There must be a hole in the
okay.
bottom of the boat.
Now...
Permits have arrived.
Well, that's interesting. In the walkthrough picture, I see this symbol on the rock, but there's no smiley face on the ground. There should be a smiley face on the ground. Huh, interesting. Is that challenge spy? As you head forward, the path will split in two directions. Where am I going now? Oh, turn back, follow the path up. If you start hanging outside my house, I'm gonna walk outside and beat you into a submission. Bleach is good. I haven't watched Bleach in a long time. I think I got up to episode 176, something like that. High 170s. I'll kill someone. If I see somebody outside my house, I will make sure that you don't remember where my house was. I keep saying my house. I don't own the house. It's not my place. I just live here. Path will split in two directions. Take the path on the right and you'll find a little black hole in the ground. You can get in for fun if you want, but there's no achievement. Okay. Yay, let's Suicide for Fun. Awesome. Oh, really? Insidious 3? Good movie. Well, not the best, but it had some really good moments. I mentioned it last time, but it does have one of my most favorite horror movie moments, honestly.
When I first
Guys,
looked
look.
into the shaft, I swear I
Oh,
felt the
oh.
stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
Should we go in? Yeah, we're going in. What's the game you have to play, Spy?
Come back.
Come back. Wowzer, dowser, that was amazing. Okay. No chief this time. Go back and take the other path now. Eventually, you have the house up on the hill. Tools Undertow. Cannot say that I have. Although on the way to walking to the store, I was listening to the Over the Garden Wall soundtrack. Patience is the night. What is it? Led through the mist by the milk light of moon.
I've begun my ascent on the
that
windless
was
slope
lost
of the western side.
is revealed.
The setting sun,
Our long
with an inflamed
bygone
eye squeezing
burdens,
shut against the light
mere
shone in by the
echoes of the
doctors.
spring.
My neck is
But
aching
where
from constantly craning
have
my
we
head up
come,
to track the light of the aerial.
and where
I must look
shall
downwards,
we
follow the path
head?
under the island to a new
I gotta go to the right? Oh, They haven't released episode 4 or 5? I thought Batman Season 2 was done. I didn't know that. Is there a... Wait, it says... Eventually you'll find a house over the hill. Take the path on the right. What path on the right? There's no path on the right. I have not watched Gravity Falls. I've heard good things about it, though. I haven't watched regular TV in a long time, outside of like watching on DVD or on Hulu or something. But the only reason I watched Over the Garden Wall is because Sam loved that show, so I watched it with her. And I'm like, fuck, this show's amazing.
The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jacobson.
Well, Metro only really has 2 difficulties. The options are there for being options, but you beat it regularly, and then you have like the survivor mode. And survivor mode is basically it's a completely separate mode. So it's not like it's just harder. Survivor mode is like less resources and I think limited HUD or something like that. So, or it's like Survivor and like Ranger mode are the same mode between the 2 games, but yeah, it's like there are 2 difficulties essentially. You beat it normally and you beat it on Ranger. I don't know if you beat it on the Survivor one if you get the regular. I think you will, because there's no achievement associated with beating the game on a regular difficulty. It's just beating the game. So I think if you play it through on the harder difficulty, then you should get the beating the game and the Ranger achievement. So I believe that's how it goes. But it's been a little bit. So take the path on the right. Alright, hold on a second. I think I might have missed something. Ooh, symbol. The game was helping me with the backing music. Nice. Thank you, game. Did I miss something? I think I might have missed something. I think I've heard the name Undertow. I think someone's mentioned it before. But, yeah, I haven't listened to it. Yeah, I don't remember Spy. I think the moral achievement, I know it was in Last Light. I don't remember if 2033 had morality achievements associated with it. But like I said, if you watch my Last Light, I said this last time, if you watch the Last Light playthrough, then I get the moral achievements as I'm going, so, and I tell you about them. Hey, Weeaboo Nerd. Yeah, man, I remember you. Well, I mean, rather, I remember your name. I don't remember each specific interaction with you, but I do remember your name. How's it going? Welcome to a really, really boring stream because I'm playing a very, very boring game for achievements. I put a poll on Twitter that said, would you rather me play Stardew or play something for achievements? And one person voted and said go for achievements. So I'm like, guess I'm doing that. You're gonna go? In a bit? Alright. Oof, okay. Yeah, I can't really say for sure on the 360 because I know the games are very slightly different between the two. 360, I think, had some slightly different mission structure, or some of the levels are a little bit different. I think the achievements are also a little bit varied. So I'm talking about the Xbox One. The Xbox One I know more about than the 360 ones, because the 360 I played Meats through one time, but that was when they came out, so I haven't touched them since then. No, because what's easy about this, Gunler, is that this game is just walking simulator, so it's not that hard. Hey, Cool Smile. That's what I'm saying. I know Last Light has the Ranger mode, and I know that 2033 has a hardcore Ranger mode or something. I don't know if 2033 had the achievement associated with Ranger, but I do know that Last Light did. That's my confusion right now. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so now I guess I'll keep going until I'm in front of the house. And Gunler, that's what it's like being a streamer. Or at least an interactive streamer. Somebody who actually gives a shit to respond to everyone here watching. Yeah, basically a walking simulator. You're just walking and listening to a guy talking. You're not really doing much else. I've literally interacted with nothing besides my own death. I do too, Alan. Make my way around the table and go out around the table and go out again. Okay, so I'm just going this way. Alright, when you reach the other side of the house, turn right, follow the path that leads downward. So down this way. Yeah! Last Light had tits. They were pretty good. The physics were a little bit wonky, but the tits were nice. They were all butter faces, though. They didn't have very good faces. But they're Russian. What do you expect? They're supposed to be bold and intimidating, and they got those big lips and cheekbones, which I'm not too into. Although Sam's got some nice cheekbones, but her cheeks are like plushy. Her cheeks are like little gummies, and they're fun to pinch. Follow the path, but be cautious because you could fall down. Keep going at the path. We have a staircase. Reach a point where the stair turns, and staircase turns, and a voiceover triggers. This will be our new reference point. Okay. Yeah, 90% Xbox. I did do a Pokemon Red randomizer stream, for a PC emulator at one point, and excuse me, I also stream drawing and some AMAs and stuff like that. So 90% of the stuff I stream is Xbox because I'm an Xbox gamer, and then I usually save Steam or other types of games like mobile games for just standard videos. But it's like, I'm going to be playing Xbox anyway for achievements and all that stuff, so. Do I have any Naruto VHS tapes? I do. I have, well, I mean, they're not actual Naruto, like, official VHS tapes, but I have recorded a shitload of Naruto on the VHS tapes back in the day. I got the Naruto and Sasuke fight, the Forest of Death, Chunin exams, stuff like that. Keep going to the path because seconds instead of going down the path, go up into the grass and rocks. Really? Eventually you'll find a new path going towards the sea. Ah! Would you look at this? I found a path! Yeah, dude, I'm really good at Guitar Hero and Rock Band. I play expert on Guitar Hero and Rock Band. I just don't have an actual guitar right now. So unfortunately, if I had my old Guitar Hero 2 Explorer, I would be playing Guitar Hero 3 on stream all the time. Oh, look at the vase. Oh, those somebody's dead ashes. That's depressing. Okay. Follow down the path, and right will be a second urn. I guess I found another urn before. Maybe. Go back and follow the path of the staircase. Skip to the reference. Okay. So, I guess that's it down here. Let's go back. Ah, spy. Don't do that to me. I don't have the guitar. I used to be able to play on the controller. I was like a few songs an expert, really good at hard, but I definitely lost that once I got a guitar. Like, I do have a guitar. I know, phone, I know. I do have a guitar, but it's completely busted. Like, I have to use paper on the inside of the strumming mechanism to get it to sometimes read, but a lot of the times it just doesn't read, unfortunately. So, like, the guitar itself is just a mess. So I'm going to snap it over my knee one of these days. And to get the guitar that I want is like $40 minimum. Okay, go back, follow this. We'll go with the ball, reach for okay, triggering our last ball. Okay. Step Mania? I have not. I don't know what that is. That sounds familiar. But I don't think I know what that is. Stepmania. If it's not on Xbox, I probably haven't played it. And if it's on Xbox, I still probably haven't played it because I'm broke as fuck. Slow ride, take it easy. Oh, and then the guitar I have doesn't work for Guitar Hero 3 because it's a Rock Band guitar, so unfortunately Guitar Hero 3 does not have that compatibility. So, fuck.
He is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves. Winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stone.
New Gamerscore videos coming out soon. No, I think I could probably get together another 10,000 one, but I don't think so because there are videos I can make based around easy games, but I don't want to make the video unless I played it myself so I can tell you from personal experience that these are games I do recommend, you know? I could just look up guides. I could just look up other people's lists and then replicate them and just say, hey, this one's got these or this stuff. No, I want to play the game first and get through and be like, this is an easy game to play. So this will probably be on my list once I make another one. @Gun is now following on Mixer. Thank you. Oh shit, my
Donnelly's
it's
addiction is
refreshing.
my one true constant. Even though I
Donnelly's addiction.
and find the landscape changing
Shave it.
and flowing
Chet,
constantly
chet,
to my tears,
shave it. 100.
I know
Hell yeah. Okay. We're on chapter 3 now. What the? Oh, hey. Alright, now the best looking chapter, apparently. I guess if we're talking like, I don't know, ESO. Take your time, look at everything in detail. If you like done that, head over to the glowing light ahead of you. Keep the path going. You'll see a cave behind it. As you go forward, you see a red glowing light. Okay. Yeah, dude. How much? I am at 302,020. I played all the Walking Dead games on both consoles, except I didn't play Michonne on the 360 yet, so that's one I do need to do. But God, the Michonne game sucked so bad because I never liked the character Michonne anyway. But I know, I saw the trailer on it finally, and it looks good. But that is a series I do want to get the collection for because they re-released the collection as a bundle with separate gamer scores. So I can play all the Walking Dead games again and get double the gamer score. It's just it's $40. So, okay, so red light nearby. Now from where you are, turn back. You see the path where you came from and a new one on the right. Take this one, okay? But yeah, man, I love the Walking Dead games. Except for Survival Instinct, of course. But then the new one that's going to be coming out looks fucking awesome. Ooh, this does look nice. Look at that. Okay. You'll find a dead end in the pond to the bumps. So brace your an assassin and make a fake jump into it. Now go up or forward in the direction of the blue glowing light. Alright, we're going in. Huh! Oh shit, I get to survive. Oh, okay. I could probably 100% it Spy. I just don't want to play it. Keep going on the path until you see... okay, this way. I know you got Michonne, Walking Dead Season 1 and 2, but both of those have less than 1,000 gamer score. You have Wolf Among Us is on there, but that has less than 1,000, I believe. Minecraft Story Mode. I don't remember. I think that's it. Slowdens has been talking shit. Oh yeah, kid? Why? What's he been saying? Or, like, outside of stream, do you mean? Or during streams? I know during stream he's a saucy little fuck. I'm getting, honestly, kind of fed up with it. I know. Minecraft Story Mode sucked. I mean, I see what they were trying to do, and it was okay to start with, but my god, did I lose interest fast. Small waterfall on my right. There we go. Turn left, you need to walk all the way around the place to reach a red glowing light. If you fall, you need to redo the whole part again. Okay. 1v1 my scrub. I'll 1v1 you all, right now. Oh. Yeah, he just... Slowdens, for some reason, likes to just try to call me out and stir up controversy and shit. He just constantly likes to challenge me, but it's like, Slowdens, I'm not having it. calling me a hypocrite and shit. It's like, I'm gonna be a lot better when it comes to just putting people in timeout. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with people about retarded shit that I don't care about. Call me a fucking hypocrite. Walk over the bridge in front of you as you walk. Okay, so... Not to I'm serious. I'm fucking serious right now. If anyone mentions Transformers ever again, you're immediately on timeout. I'm fucking done talking about Transformers. I'm done talking about Fortnite. For fuck's sake, Christ on a stick. He brings it up every goddamn stream. Okay. Turn left, walk around the place you reach. Very going careful, but follow this cave until you reach the other side. Walk over the bridge in front of you. As you walk by, you see a small beach on your right side. Head over there when you cross the bridge. Okay. It's just frustrating. It's like, I'm just trying to play the fucking game, man. I don't need this shit. I don't need this shit. And Slowdens, if you're watching this in the future or now, I'm sorry, dude, but hey. You're still a kid. I said it. Ooh! It's like I'm coming out of the womb, except with less glowing mushrooms currently. I cannot wait to do another throwback stream in MW2 or 3. Can't wait to do it. But I don't have my 360 in here. I gotta put it back in here. Oh, we were just talking about another person that comes into stream sometimes, and he's a kid, and he likes it, and he talks like he knows everything. Like, he's trying to tell me he's trying to educate me on how publishing my book works. It's like, dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. You have no idea the complications. Just go buy all these games. They're great. I have no money. What don't you understand? I have no money in the bank. Oh, now Chris is begging for donations. Fuck me. Whatever. Fuck it. How's Sam? She's doing pretty good. She's tired, though. She's just been working so hard. But she's feeling better because she was sick recently. She's over that now, so she's doing a lot better. How do you get to be moderator? I don't just hand out moderator. Moderator is the kind of thing where it's like, I don't like to have too many because, one, my chat's not very big, so I don't need a lot of moderators. And then the people I do have, I trust with the position. And I don't just hand it out. Like, you have to really earn it. And I have to, like, talk to you and know you a little bit, at least a little bit outside of stream, you know? It's not just like, hey, you've been here a while, you get to be moderator. Because then the title means nothing. And I trust my moderators to do the job of a moderator if need be. So it's not just like, it's not like I just give it out to people because I like you. You know, that's not how it goes. Unless, like, you're a family member or somebody who I've already known for a long time, then you'll just, like, yeah, you get moderator because I know that if you're in here, you'll do the right thing. Like my brother Dylan. He's never in here, but he does have mod status just in case. Okay, walk over to the bridge in front of me. You see a small beach to the right side. Head over there when you cross the bridge. Okay. Why can't I sprint? I just want to move faster. Ugh! This is like before I figured out that you could sprint in Telltale games. I did. I gave him the don't spy on me in my ass, in my ass, and then he gave it to me. We were in each other's ass at the same time, and so that's how that happened. Are those little crystals? Oh my God, phone! Shut the fuck up! Christ on a crutch. And I'm not saying if you're a kid you're gonna talk shit, but it's like he's at the age where he just turned 14, so he thinks he knows everything. He thinks because he researched something online that he immediately has authority and that his opinion means something. I'll find, on the left side of the beach, I'll find the third. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. It worked! I'm so much faster! Oh my God, this is amazing! Where is it? On the left side of the beach, you'll find the third urn. I don't see a fucking urn. Who are you? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Telling me that there's a fucking urn here when there ain't. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. Hello. There it goes. I hope I got the first one. I don't remember interacting with the first urn. Eat. You're gonna go? Okay, kid. Thanks for stopping by, man. Sorry you had to deal with some visceral talking. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you come next time. See you later. Alright, now... But don't cross. Go to the path on the right. We usually gave the mushrooms. You have two options. Okay, so go back this way. Do not cross the bridge. Instead, we're gonna go that way. And then there's a thing. Argon Rose! Hey! How's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your once every 6 months hiatus. You know, stop by. I appreciate it. Oh, man. What have you been up to? Looks like this way. I think we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go up this path. Oh, look at this, a winding path along the wall. Just fucking run. Have some goddamn urgency in your life, character. It was like the first day of 2nd grade. It's like when you take the transition from 8th to 9th grade, you're like, I'm in high school now. Those days are behind me. Look at all those kids. They're so childish. But you're like a little fucking scrub with a lollipop in his mouth. No, you don't have to apologize. I understand. Everyone's got their own lives. Just you stopping by, though, even if you just stop in to say hi and you have to go, but as long as you stop in and say hi, I'm totally happy. I just like to see people. I like to talk to people. You people. I like to talk to people. Looking through my videos and already see a Logan Paul reaction. Yeah, I did do that because I had some opinions to share. And that's where Slowdens was calling me a hypocrite, because he was saying how, like, I'm making money off of his thing or something like that. It's like, no, it's my fucking opinion. That's like if I did, like, a movie and I made a video based off the movie. Take the right path. It's like if I put my opinion on the movie, it's like I'm a hypocrite or something because I didn't like the movie, but I'm talking about it. It doesn't make sense. How often do I stream? I stream. I don't have a schedule. I try to stream as much as I can, but it's honestly pretty erratic. I try to post on Twitter though whenever I'm going to be streaming, and I always put a little reminder and alert on YouTube. Okay. And you've been busy, Argon? I'm sorry. Have you been at least productive lately? If you've been busy, that's good, because we all need to stay busy. That's how you stay sane. But as long as you get to have some fun and do some productive stuff in between, then it's good. Olivia is fucking 5, going on 6, I believe. I'm terrible with my siblings' ages. I am so bad at it. I haven't seen them in like a year and a half, so at least. Hey, H-Kid. Oh, it's Kid. Hey, hello on different account. You ever get people when you're out in public and they think she's your kid? Dude, I got that all the time. I'd walk around with Livy in my arms at a theme park when we were at, like, Canopy Lake Park or something back in New Hampshire. That's like, oh, she's adorable. How old is she? I'm like, well, she's my sister, and she's 3 or whatever at the time. So everyone here is on YouTube. I never watch streams on here except yours. Yeah, I know. I like streaming on YouTube, though. YouTube is like, people are already chilling out on YouTube a lot anyway. So streaming there is just fun and easy. Yeah, it really should. Avoid this point and walk in the direction of the red glowing light. I think I've already done that, so hold on a second. I need to go underwater here. Okay. Yeah, we get a good amount of people on Mixer, too. It's like YouTube and Mixer. Twitch is basically dead and barren, but YouTube and Mixer is where it is. Where it's at. Your mom and your older brother were a couple? Ew. Oh, that'd be weird. Okay, here's, alright, I see a waterfall again. Get in the rabbit hole. Okay. That's what the text description says. And wake up at the highway. Approach the car lights to go forward from the point. What the fuck am I about to do? I've had people think that my sister was my girlfriend. And it wasn't even like, oh, are you two dating? It was like, how long have you guys been dating? It's like, what? My sister was like 14 at the time. Like, how could you possibly think that we were like a couple? She's like still a kid. And I'm over here, I mean, at the time I was 17 or something. But it's like, what the fuck? Approach the car lights. I don't see any fucking car lights. Yeah, I watched your Christmas Eve video. I did not watch your Christmas one, which I do have to. I was going to that day, but then something else came up. Obviously, something always does. Car lights. I don't see any fucking car lights on the road. Does anyone see any car lights? Because oh, it's black now. Okay. Incest is wincest. What the hell? Well, I'm back here, I guess. Alright. Oh, speaking of Wincest, we are, I decided what I'm gonna get for my next tattoo. You've been making games in an educational course, and I did see you posted some pictures of Prague on DeviantArt. I think I favorited one of those. That is cool. And hey, those are good pictures too. What kind of camera do you have? Those were nice. But wow. Making games. That's awesome. You gotta tell me about that. Or you like either tell me about that here, like make a video about that, because I'm very interested to know. That's cool. Okay, you will land the bomb opponent. Okay, so I should get an achievement right here for beating this chapter worth 150. Yeah, when what the, am I floating? This is weird walking animation. Yeah, when Theo had that thing pop out of the car, dude, I laughed with you. That was fucking funny. Oh, my back is itchy. Here, hold on a second. Real quick, I'm gonna switch my hat. This hat is too tight and it crimps my hair down. It's uncomfortable. I'm gonna go grab my Overwatch hat. Hold on a second. Where the fuck is it? Okay. I don't have a brown man hat, unfortunately. I have my Overwatch hat. That's what I got. Everyone go watch all of Alan's videos. Except for the ones that are just a black screen. Those ones are scary and make me afraid. He does not have an Xbox. Everyone wants you to have an Xbox, Alan. Go get one. God damn it. Once you reach a red light, you'll see... Wait. Red light. Did I already pass a red light? I think this was the red light. Okay. Once you reach a red light, you'll see two paths. A pit, a little bit of a bunch of located will stick to their on route and track for the best one to approach them. Okay, well, what's the one route? You just said we'll stick to one route. Okay, so take the left path. Got it. Dude, it's a super moon. Didn't we already have a super moon this year? Like, it's the earliest super moon or something? I don't know. I saw something about that on Facebook. Hello? Hello? Is there a man on you?
Over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas.
Hugs for Alan. Give him hug luck. Okay, take the left path. Now follow the path that leads to the... Alright, so I got that one. So now I need to...
My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops.
Ooh, what kind of video games? We had 3? Ew, I didn't know that. I don't pay attention to anything. Ask the question. Gotta go. Alright. We resolved that plot line very quickly. This game does look kind of nice. It's not amazing, but it's okay. As you go forward, you see... I only don't want to watch them because I'm just not one of conflict, and it's their conflict videos, and they get my anxiety ramping up, so I don't like to watch them. Before we go any further, turn right and climb up the mountain. Wait. Before we... Now follow the path that leads to the red glowing light. As you go forward, you'll see a clearing before we get any... Okay, so this is going to be the clearing. Turn to your right and climb up the mountain. Saturdays with Spy. Spy, tell us about yourself. Wait, how am I supposed to... I think this is it over here. Okay. Divide into teams of 5. We made a game per wish. Jeez. It couldn't have been that complicated. Well, I guess with technology nowadays, you could probably make it still pretty substantial, even with that short a time.
I returned home with a pocket full of stolen ash.
I think I am, yeah.
Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished.
Well, let me see. Yeah, this should be the last chapter.
A meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman.
His approach to voiceover just a few seconds away. Turn back. So with this, after this, I should be at 76% for the Shancade, I believe. I don't know. I think that's how you pronounce it. Shancade. Turn back and we'll go down the lane to get our last urn. So I should be 76. Yes, I'm on track for all the voice options. Awesome. I'm black. What? I'm serious. God damn it. I'm back in black. I'm back in black. Boom. Turn back and we'll go down to this time to get our last turn. Improv's random, non-serious singing sections are the worst part of every video of mine. Oh boy. Well, now I'm all hot and bothered thinking about the ASL. Shout out to Omegle. Whenever it's so confusing because whenever Sam says I really enjoy ASL, I look at her like, you were an avid Omegle goer, but no, American Sign Language. She speaks sign language, or at least she used to. She's picking back up on it, but it's fucking like, wait a minute, wait, how do I go down that path? How do I have to? Okay, so it looks like I got to hit. Okay. Hello, Turtle King 826 Gaming. What's up, dude? Welcome to a very, very boring game. Urge to kill rising. Sounds like something Caboose would say when he's all with O'Malley in Red vs. Blue. Can I get the fuck up here, please? Oh my god. I think what makes the lack of sprint the most frustrating thing is when I have to backtrack. Maybe. I don't know yet. I have to get there. We're 76% of the way through the voiceovers, so we still have a few more to do. I probably went the complete wrong direction to do this, but I'll at least get there. Trigger? What, the studio behind Kill la Kill? Dude, they released one of the artists for Kill la Kill was putting out just some new sketches, and they look nice. I'd probably say I associate more with Raphael just because I can be a hothead. You know, I like to be mad and angry, and I think I know everything. So there should be an urn. Oh yeah, I think I could have just crawled over the rocks right there and just had a shortcut, but whatever. I went all the way around. Well, those water effects look nice. Yeah, I know who directed those. Apparently a genius by Slowden standards, but horribly incorrect. Which one? This one, maybe, right? Is it this one? Urn. Oh, there it is. It's over there. And then this should be my last one? I don't know. I think I honestly might have missed the first one. You had a tattoo appointment. And just what was that for? Fuck, I think I didn't. Hold on, it hasn't registered it yet, but I definitely missed the first urn. Shit. And apparently it just didn't count that one either. Interesting. Alright, well that's unfortunate. I'll get that in my second playthrough, whatever. Walk towards the glowing light in the distance to my right. Over there, huh? Alright, we can do that. Yeah, apparently Damon said that they have the momentum, so they're going to keep going and keep making music. So apparently they're going to try to have another album out by the end of 2018, maybe early 2019. Which is fucking awesome, because they're still releasing the occasional single for Humans. They got, They got Sleeping Powder. They had a Garage Palace. I think those are the only 2 they've released, right? I think so. Okay. I actually have a list, Weeaboo Nerd, of games that, easy games for Gamerscore that are absolutely not worth it, is the name of the video. And, I will actually link that real quick if you want to see that. Because I definitely have a few games that are easy for Gamerscore, but by God, you should not play them because they are such horrible, frustrating games. Copy link. Go ahead and throw that right there. Okay. Pause. Yeah, I don't mind the DRAM. Shut the fuck up, Spy. Don't you dare lie to them. Don't you dare lie to them. Which path am I going towards? Well, I'm gonna get closer to these candles just in case there's an interaction, because there is a photo there. That was I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was a weird sound cue. Okay, go down this path. As you continue, you'll find sort of a dock with a concrete floor. There is no gaming. What Abzu is to sea life. Abzu wasn't a bad game. It's just like, to me, it's like this. It's just, it's basically on rails. You're just walking through the game, so it's just boring, but not a bad game. I just don't think it's really qualified much as a game. Another sound cue. Interesting. Okay. So a sort of dock with a concrete floor, huh? I want to have just make mistakes on my tomb. Or on my, my tomb. I'm not going to have a fucking tomb.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac. The leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been traveling back from a sales conference in Exeter.
Oh yeah, I got a real appetite.
Earlier, but had kept a careful
just a
eye on
peppermint
his
tea
intake.
for me.
You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
Did he? I didn't stick through to that. I don't remember him getting super excited. Maybe I did. I don't know. God, dude, Saturn's Bars is easily my favorite song on the album. God, I've listened to that song like 180 times. I'm not even joking. How so?
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you.
Guys, I just did a Feel Good Inc. vocal cover if anyone's interested in watching that. It's on my channel, Linkin Covers. Linkin, no space, covers. Don't worry, they're terrible. Okay, if you go to the direction of the dog, see an Easter egg, nothing wrong with any achievements, to take a staircase on your... Staircase on my right. Oh, that one? Am I going up? The Condenser remix. I usually don't listen to remixes for after a while. I want to listen to the original songs. But I do eventually get the remixes. I told you he does. If you go to the direction of the dock, you see some Easter eggs, but nothing relevant to any achievements. So take the staircase to my right and go up instead. Keep going forward. Okay. That class is just walking. That sounds like a good class to me. I just walk in the treadmill, so fuck it. If I had a class where I just walked. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming. I'm gonna do a Clint Eastwood cover too. Those are covers that I have done in the past, or I've been wanting to do in the past, and just like the recording was bad, or every time I try to record Clint Eastwood, my headphones shut off halfway through the song, so I lose my place in the song, and then I'm frustrated, and I just don't do it again. So that happens every fucking time I do Clint Eastwood. I don't know why. But I will do that again. I have a couple I still need to edit. I got two covers that just went up. I got Alan's favorite, another Korn cover that just went up, and then I got Feel Good Inc.
And the calling from a great height, all my mind as a bypass.
I'm not sure. I try not to look at the guest artists in there because I still like to live in the illusion of the Gorillaz universe, so I try not to look at all the guest artists on there because then I'll start assigning names to voices, and I don't want to do that. Like whenever Noodle sings in a song, I don't want to look at who the artist is behind Noodle's voice because I don't want to dissuade myself from thinking of that as Noodle in my head every time they sing. So I have them down, like they're listed, but I try not to read them. Fucking hell. Alright, so I'm just gonna... I guess I keep going. And then follow the path onwards. Eventually you'll reach a point where the path splits. Choose the right path and walk up. Make your way to a gate. Okay. Hey, something, sometime, some way, something kick off the phone by something inside would never let it follow. Got the life I want to do as well. Goddamn.
I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life.
I got a real appetite.
Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me.
Looks like a real fixer-upper.
Traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulp.
My ringtone is Murdoch going, the bath. Hey guys, I'm just gonna take a bath.
To mingle. When this paper aeroplane
is this?
And cast parallel vapor trails in
is this a path split technically? Choose the right path. Well, I guess I'll try this way real quick. Into the Velvet Underground? Maybe. I don't know. I branched off from a few different artists while listening to Gorillaz. I definitely have gotten into other bands through them. Well, not really gotten into them, but given other bands a chance. Oh my god, dude. Having Silo as a ringtone is awesome. Do I pee in the shower? Yeah, of course I do. You need an Xbox Live code. Oh my god. Okay, well, nothing up here. Shit. Well, then, shit. Where's a gate? I missed a gate or something. What are you looking for? Xbox Live? Like, you need some gold? I do pee in the shower, though, Alan. If I need to, I don't go out of my way to pee in the shower, but if I have to pee and I happen to be in the shower, I'll pee in the shower. I mean, I kind of do, but honestly, not really. I'll listen to anything, but I like, I don't know, I like mid-2000s stuff. I don't know if I can help you out. I think I have a 14-day code somewhere. I did Coming Undone, except I did a remix version of Coming Undone, and people didn't like it. I thought it was really good, honestly, but apparently people didn't like it that much, so I took it down. Yeah, but then you're wasting more water by having to flush the toilet and stuff.
Retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
I'm at 91%, so I haven't reached a gate yet. Oh, that's a gate right there. Okay, so we're still good. We're still on the right path, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I have a 14-day code. I'm not sure if it actually works, though. It's old. It's been in one of my drawers for quite a while. I don't need it. I mean, if you want it, fuck it. I don't care. You can have it. If it works. Oh, here's a path. Your dad's a plumber? I know that feeling. My dad's jack of all trades.
Washed onto the lost shore under a moon as fractured as a shattered wing. We cleave.
Okay, I'm not going through the gate yet.
Suspended, these wretched painkillers, this forming constant. I will take flight. I will take flight.
He sounds pretty excited about something. So, by the time I get to the gate, I should be at 94%. I am. Okay, good. Well, what do you want me to call you? I spit a little. What do you want me to fucking call you? Because you're in characters of which I do not recognize. I mean, I recognize them. I don't speak them. Make my way to the top of the stairs and keep going. Once you reach the top, the last voiceover will trigger and I should get my achievement. Okay. Tell me what I should call you or what your name means. And then maybe I'll give you the code. God damn it. I don't know. Oh, nice little safety railing. Is that the first safety rail I've seen the whole time? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Why would you do that? I mean, I guess if you don't have a walkthrough and you're kind of just wandering around, it'll take you a lot longer, but... I mean, to be fair, you're right, Spy, but this is a code that I've had for a while, so I honestly don't mind giving it away. I don't care. Takio in Mandarin? Okay, Takio. I can call you Takio. I can try to remember that. I'll probably forget at one point, but I did remember David, so... Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing goes accounting the wage. Nah, I couldn't do this. Nah, you couldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. It's tangible, all, but you didn't think... Now you just messing about. Understandable. It's another person in the stream who goes by the kid with the bleach video. I was like, I don't know what to call you. I'm not gonna call you Bleach, so I don't want to call you Kid because that's kind of mean. So what do I call you? And he said David. So Taco sounds good too. Okay, Takio. As a special, maybe it'll work. Tell me when you're ready to enter the code, and I will read it out loud to you, and you can enter it as I say it. How about that? How does that work? And I'll do it at the end of this as a celebration for completing this game. Not completing it, but beating it, rather. How's that sound? So get yourself ready to enter it in, and then I'll give you the code. Do I play PC as well? Only occasionally do I play some browser or Steam games, but only really for videos, sometimes, not for stream. I don't stream PC games outside of occasionally PUBG, but even that I haven't really played in a while, so no, I'm an Xbox gamer. But you will see a slight shift in my channel because I will be uploading some mobile games as well as a few Steam games while I'm on vacation. And if, hey, got an achievement. There's the voiceover one. So, but yeah, like my channel is basically 80-90% Xbox games and then occasionally something else if I feel like it.
Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jacobson? Who remembers him?
Jacobson. That's Jacobson, you idiot.
But who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him.
Chicks and dudes, who do you think is really kicking toes? Oh, I know there are, but there's not achievements. Or at least there are, but there's not Xbox achievements. People always try to tell me to play Steam because of all these fantastic games and stuff, but it's like, am I earning gamer score? Don't really care. I don't really care. The games are fun. I've played some fun games on Steam, to be fair. I really have. I have played some fun games on Steam, but I just like getting gamer score, you know? And to me, it's like almost a waste of time to be playing on Steam. Okay, you walked through the entire game to kill yourself at the top of this tower, when in the playthrough I killed myself two or three times? Steam achievements are not the same thing. They're not the fucking same thing. They don't add to my gamer score, so they are worthless. I believe I can fly. I believe I'm a massive cock. He's got some aerodynamics to have gone out that far. There's only one game. What? Did you just fly? I'm gonna have to ask you to cease and explain yourself. What in the fuck is happening? I think it's funny because you can see my character's crosshair right there, like as if like I'm interacting with stuff. God. The music is not bad. I will give the music that. It's a good 7 out of 10. Windows 10 games, very, very rarely, because most Windows 10 games are very bitchy for achievements. They suck. The only Windows 10 game I've really played for achievements is Wolf Among Us, and I haven't yet finished it because by the time I think about it, it's like 5 a.m. and I'm going to bed. So, but that's really the only Windows 10 game. You can look at my True Achievements page and see the different platforms I've played. I only have a couple Windows 10 ones. That's an angel with its own personal vendetta. The bath. It's just Instagram going off. Yep, I played Minecraft on Xbox One, Xbox 360, the second version of Xbox One's, where it's like, he is a bird! I don't fucking care. I've played it on Windows 10, I've played it on iOS, and I still need to play it on Android. But does it have Achievement Spy? Because I did see that. Does it actually have achievements on iOS? It doesn't matter, I don't have an iPhone, but whatever. There's 4,000 gamer score for the Walking Dead that they just released. I don't know if they have that for Windows, though. Gears of War is not very good for achievements unless you're playing co-op and you beat all the difficulties and do the collectibles. But Gears of War typically has a lot of multiplayer achievements, so unless you feel like grinding the multiplayer, then I would say probably if you're playing by yourself and don't feel like doing multiplayer, don't do Gears. If you have friends to play the campaign with and enjoy the multiplayer, then go for it. No, Alan, I have not. Never. God of War is a very fun game, though. Turtle King is just throwing out fucking Gorillaz lyrics out here. And then you have the seriously achievements. Absolutely. Alright, so where does that put us at here? 750 out of 1,000. Not bad. Yeah, they have the Walking Dead 1 to 400 days, Michonne, and the Final Frontier, whatever it is. All on its own bundle on the Xbox One as separate from the individual games. I think I'm gonna go real quick and get the first urn, I suppose, and also get my 5,000 steps, and then that'll leave me just the commentary playthrough, the director's commentary. So let me go back up to the first urn. Achievements. No, I won't be playing through 3 times. I just have to play through one more time. 4 urns. Hopefully it saves my urn progress, so if I get the first one, it'll just trigger it. What in the fuck? What kind of media player is this guy using? Interesting. This thing's from fucking 1912. Hello. Could you stop? Okay, that's broken. That is completely broken. What the fuck was that about? Hold on a second, guys. I don't really have an interest in going back and playing Left 4 Dead. I played them through back in the day, and I didn't like them as much as everyone else did, unfortunately. So, I mean, I might play it off stream for some achievements, but on stream, it's like, I don't really have an interest. They're not that fun for me. I don't know why. I just didn't enjoy them. Alright, let me see where this last urn is. Eventually, find a landfill. Voiceover, landfill, go in the direction of the beach. Since we're here, walking the beach, staircase on the path. Be ahead. Drawing in the sand. Now turn back in the sand. Go 180. So it doesn't keep up. Die from falling. Rock. Cave. Where the fuck is the first urn? Is that it? That might be it. Ah, that's why. I missed the urn at the rock formation. Yeah, but you're also a fucking monster, Spy, okay? You're a monster. That's the problem, though. It's like, it's not really an excuse, but since I work on so many projects, it's so hard for me to sometimes do this. Okay, Takio, are you ready to enter in the code? Are you ready? Because... Okay, Alan, I did get a job. I don't start working until we get back from vacation. So we get paychecks bi-weekly. So I won't actually earn a first paycheck until like the first or second weekend of February. Okay, the code is, this should be for 14 days live, I believe. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry, but this has been in my drawer for a while. So if it doesn't work, we're just trying it. So 44X96 NJT4P 7DXWW. I'll repeat it one more after this, by the way. 4WMDP FX7 4F. Okay, so the Telltale bundle games, the bundles that you buy are just including all of the base games, okay? And then they actually released Walking Dead Collection as its own individual package, as its own one game that includes all the games, okay? That's the only bundle. The other ones are sale bundles where you buy them all at the same time in one purchase, but they're all the separate games you get. This one is all the games in one game under one list of Gamerscore that counts differently from all those. It's kind of confusing. All right, I'm going to repeat the code. Ready? 44X96. Okay. NJT4P. 7DXWW. Here, you know what? You're right. I am going too fast. I apologize. I'm just going to type it, because fuck it. 44X96. NJT4P. 7DWDXWW. 4WMDP. FX74F. There's your code. God, so many comments. You're welcome. Spy's like, pathetic. I could have done it by now.
Salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at
Yeah,
my ankles.
there you go.
I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last.
Yeah, the others are just collections of games, and then you have the actual bundle, but it counts differently, which is awesome because you can double the gamer score. Like, you could already double the gamer score between the two consoles. Now you have it twice on one console, so you have 3 times the amount of gamer score you can get. It's ridiculous. It's so easy for gamer score. Gamer score means nothing now because it's so easy to get it. Like, getting 100,000, dude, if I had a new account, okay, I could get 100,000 in like a month. It's so easy. It's pathetically easy. He's still tossing out lyrics over there.
A holy man who
I love this guy.
solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got a
So
shit ton of
the
gold,
creatures
didn't
of
you?
the sea could rise at night to converse with him.
Okay, we're
How
going down.
disappointed he must have been with that
You're welcome.
Perhaps
And
now, when
if
he
it
was
works, I
forced
don't
to
know if it does
ocean
work.
with
Let me
the
know.
rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever.
It's alright. They're still great games. So I've played through all of the Walking Dead games and Wolf Among Us at least 3 or 4 times each, except for the New Frontier, which is I've only played through the one time.
Left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
I don't care what this guy's saying. I don't care at all. He's kind of an annoying motherfucker. Kind of hope that he falls to his death. But he doesn't because he's actually a bird. I also have another code right here that I think is for something related to Gears of War 4. It's on like a little piece of paper. I believe it's something to do with Gears 4. Oh, it worked? Awesome. Have you ever tried PS4? Nope, and I have no interest. I have a PS3, but see, I'm not on either side of the console wars, you know? I play Xbox for a couple of reasons. I like the controller, I like the achievement system, and I like the interface better. But to me, it's like I'm annoyed because PS4 has way more exclusives. Granted, most of the exclusives that they get are like JRPGs, like Japanese JRPGs, which I'm okay with. I want to play them. And Xbox has shitty exclusives except for upcoming. Apparently, they got some leaked good exclusives. But it's like I don't really care, you know. It's like, play what you want to play. I don't like getting criticized because I play one console rather than... I know you're not... I'm not saying you're criticizing me. I just don't like that, like, we have to hate each other because we're playing different consoles. Who gives a shit? It's preference, you know? And the thing is, like, if PS4 has a 1,000 friend limit, that's awesome. I don't need that because I don't use that. You know? I don't have that many friends on here. And if I had a PS4, I'd occasionally play it, but I'd only play the exclusives. The only thing I've ever played on my PS3 was Final Fantasy X, because that's my favorite game of all time. I have The Last of Us. I haven't played it yet, though. Okay, there's my rock formation that I need to get to get my last urn.
My lines are just for this.
But that's the thing is, I actually made a video about this where I talked about why I'm an Xbox gamer, and I started off on PlayStation and Nintendo 64 back when I was a kid. I played a metric fuckload of PlayStation 2, okay? But the thing that made me get an Xbox was because of Halo 3. Because I started playing Halo 1 and 2 with my friend Justin on his Xbox, and I really, really loved Halo. And I saw Halo 3 was going to be an Xbox 360 exclusive, so I made the decision. I bought a Xbox instead of a PS3, and the rest is history. So,
In the interim, I wonder, did they assign...
Yeah, and that's the thing also. I have way too much invested. Just like Spy said, I have way too much invested in Xbox to do any kind of switch over. Oh, you're heading out, Turtle King? Okay. I'm the best? Oh, man. Thank you. You don't know what you're talking about, but thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. I hope you have a good day, man. Thank you for chilling out. Yeah, I used to have an original Xbox. Like I said, I played with my friend Justin, and we mostly just played Halo.
Dear Esther,
But goddamn, we beat the Halo campaigns over and over and over again. I think there's an achievement in the Master Chief Collection to beat the Halo campaigns like each under 3 hours. Me and my friend Justin used to do that just for fun. We would try to see how fast we could beat them, and we did beat them extremely fast because we were really good at it. But yeah, that's why I didn't get a PlayStation, and I'm happy that I didn't. I'm totally okay with it. It doesn't matter honestly, but I prefer the achievement system. Halo 2 is very good. I liked Halo 1 better, but Halo 2 was very good. You had an N64, PS1, PS2, GameCube, and new SNES, 360, and DS2. Goddamn, that's a lot. Hey, an achievement for 5,000 steps. Sweet. I had, growing up, I never owned a Sega or original Nintendo. I played those at my friend's house, but I owned an N64, PS1, PS2, Xbox Original, Xbox 360, Game Boy Original, the bulky Game Boy, the big gray one, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite, Xbox One, obviously, Xbox One S. I had every iteration of the Xbox 360 at one point or another, but I only got the red ring like once or twice. Yeah, you do. I mean, I don't have to listen to them. I can take my fucking headphones off, but, yeah. Where the fuck is the urn at? I have to earn this urn. Damn. I definitely don't have that many. I got like half the gamer score. Where the hell is the urn chilling out? Okay, go to the largest rock right here from the path I came from, then turn to my right and go in that direction, and I'll find I'll find my urn. Looks like it's between two rocks, apparently. I don't see it. God damn it. So vague. The picture does not help at all. Yeah, you might be. Gone Home is also a walking simulator. Urn, where are you? Oh my god. Yes, absolutely, Spy. You and me, let's do it. They did. I know, it's very sad. But whatever, that's why we have MCC. You gotta go? Thank you, man. GG to you. And I hope you have a good day. Or night. Whatever it is for you. Where the fuck is this urn? God damn it. What the fuck? It says go to the largest rock, which is this one right here, okay? From the path it came from, which is behind me. Then turn to your right and go in that direction until you find the first urn. Which... that's the path they came from. Oh, wait. Oh, look, a book. Wait, what is this path right here? Because I reckon this looks familiar in the picture. Oh, for sure. And Spec Ops are actually pretty fun and very easily replayable. The hell? Do I have to go all the way up that? I went up that way last time, didn't I? I think this guy has left and right confused. I really do. I think this guy has left and right confused. That looks like that right there. Is it? There's... Yeah, video walkthroughs are far superior. Okay, this looks exactly like the picture right here. Okay. And then... Aha! Here it is. This is a... This guy, yeah, terrible text explaining. God damn. Yes! Awesome. Alright, and now we just need to trigger all the director's commentaries, which is the last achievement for this game. Should I just do that right now, guys? Do you want to sit here with me while I slog through this again? Or would you rather I just, I don't know, play something else? Yes. I don't mind playing through it right now, because at least I'll have it done. But I don't want to bore you guys, you know? He wants me to play Stardew. Okay, I'll finish this, then I can go play some Stardew. So apparently the director's commentary has easy little marks. It just shows you where the icons are. Stardew Valley is a game I've been playing. I'm 33 parts into the series on my channel, and it's just like a farming simulator game. It's very fun. I'll finish it. So.
Hello everyone, I'm Dan Pinchbeck. I'm the creator
Oh my god, I don't care.
of the Chinese Room, and this
so basically, I have those icons, and at the end of the first chapter, I should have 25%, and then 49%, then 72%.
So you'll see around you in a lot of the environments.
How do I trigger them?
A lot of detail.
I think that's it.
Into everything.
Do I?
It's
orange and turns blue? Is that how that goes?
Is,
I think so. Yeah, orange then turns blue.
The same
okay.
Kind of level of detail that Dan and Jess had put into the other areas of the game. So all of the history and the kind of
still want to make sure I get the right ones though.
That are intertwined with the VOs and the music and stuff. I kind of wanted to bring.
There's a few down there.
So if you look around you, you'll see that there's a lot of interesting bits and pieces, a piece of paper with someone's name on it, a photograph, an ultrasound.
What sucks is I'm actually going to be halfway listening to them because I care about commentaries. I like commentaries. So damn it.
The whole game, I think, was this idea that
I used to listen to the RVB commentaries on every DVD back in the day. Because I used to just listen to the podcast constantly, so the commentaries were just like listening to another podcast, you know?
So
hopefully they shouldn't be too annoying, though.
Played this game, and then would have a conversation about it, and one of them would say, "Oh, what did you think about when this happened?" And the other person would be like, "Well, that didn't happen.
Okay,
a
going this way.
completely different event happened."
But yeah, so Stardew, I have my whole roadmap. I have like my list of shit that I'm doing. I got important stuff to do still, but right now, I think I only need one more piece, one more section complete in the community center before I have before I get the bridge complete, and I can go to the other side of the bridge, which would be really cool. And I'm just gonna go ahead and complete the 25k and maybe get a chub fish, so I can complete that section of the fish bundle. But if I get the 25,000 gold, then I'll be able to finish that room of the community center, which should then unlock the bridge for me simultaneously. So that's my current goal in Stardew. So,
the sense it made, it was more about
I mean, that's just how it goes by. That's literally, that is just life. You know that.
The beach, which is the golden ratio, is
The golden ratio.
One of the only things that's really
They're all
explicit
goddamn
from the mod-
British.
In the original mod, there was an awful lot of.
No,
kind of
Savannah's not
symbols
housekeeping. Haven't talked to Savannah in a little bit. She's supposed to start reading the book over Christmas vacation, but I haven't heard from her yet, so I don't know if she has.
There's a lot of very weird stuff in there.
Because she's on break from school,
Versions, they felt like they were a little
so
bit
she says she's gonna have more time to read it, and I hope she does. She really wants to, but I don't know if she has yet. Oh well.
Create some kind of
It's cool because
when they explore
Alan, tell me, did you ever pick up on, without saying anything for spoilers, there shouldn't be spoilers, but without accidentally mentioning spoilers for anything, did you ever pick up on the number 332 throughout the book?
people to explore.
Because 332 was a symbolic number that I sprinkled throughout the entire book in random places. Not random, but
The environment themselves.
it has a lot of significance in the world of the book and personally. I mean, not really crazy for personally, but like, yeah, the number 332 shows up in the book, and it's actually really cool. The Easter eggs, I guess you can associate with 332 in there. And I'm actually gonna add 332 to my tattoo over here with the book. I'm gonna get on
Keep your eye out for it.
332 like that. Yeah, Spy, I would love to hear your opinions on it. And I'd love to talk with you about it. But yeah, just keep an eye out for number 332. Because there's a lot of really cool stuff associated with it. Like the page number 332, chapter 3, page 33 and 32. You know, stuff like that. There's some really cool stuff. What's my book about? It's you can go to the website to get the synopsis and everything, which is vengeancebooks.com. And you can read the synopsis and see some artwork and stuff like that. But the book is basically about a girl who it's a very easily understandable story. It's somewhat cliche, but then it kind of takes its own branching path. It has like a cliche foundation, but takes its own unique twists and turns. Basically, it's a girl who has to deal with like a broken home life, with an alcoholic father. Her mother has passed away, and she has really like one friend that she's distanced herself from because of emotional trauma from her mom, and then her dad being somewhat abusive. She also has this bully at school that gives her a lot of shit all the time, and she's just kind of like alone but still an optimistic person. But she gets to a point where she meets this new girl who moves to the school, and they kind of form some kind of like friendship, some kind of need for companionship with each other, and they build off of that. But then something else happens. She falls into a darker depression, and she's comforted by the darkness, by demons in her home, and they basically give her the chance at vengeance, the chance to get back at the people who hurt her by granting her a power over them. But by taking this power, she gets caught up in a whole mixture of like other people who have had the same sort of scenario where they also get this power, and it becomes a sort of like hidden battle royale thing of survival with other demon children coming to claim each other's power with all this whole overarching story. But it's deeper than that, because the story goes deeper. It'll go deeper in book 2 and explain more about the stuff, and also like there's a whole connection with her mom and other characters you meet in there. There's like a whole lots of plots, twists, turns, lots of gore, mystery, action, violence, horror, but at the same time friendship, companionship, and general hope and good feelings, you know. So it's a whole mixed bag of emotions. There's a lot going on. It's almost 400 pages long, but like I said, there is a sequel that I'm writing that will be coming out. So if you're interested, you can get it for Kindle for like $6, or if you want to get a paperback, it's about $20. You can. All the details are on the website vengeanceofficial.com. If you're on YouTube, you should be able to go down the description and find a link down there. Again, on the website, you can find artwork that I've drawn. You can find music that I've made for it, and the synopsis and everything like that.
I think it's Chuck at that point is the vocalist before Mike.
I want some ice cream cake.
Dear Esther.
Ice cream cake sounds fuck. I haven't had ice cream cake in a long time, probably 4 or 5 years. I really hope you do, man. It's a project of mine that I am extremely passionate about, and I love my book so much, and I just want other people to see it. You have Kindle as well? Perfect, because you can get the cheap version, you can get the $6 version. And the thing about Kindle is if I ever had to make some small updates to the book, if I find a text error or something like that, because it's possible you might find text errors or spacing errors or something, Kindle will get that update, so you won't have like a bad copy of the book or something, you know. So yeah, Kindle is definitely a good way to go. It's like $6. I know it's kind of expensive for Kindle, $6. Most people get it cheaper than that, but it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, that's Kindle is the easiest way for me to make some form of profit from it. You know what I mean? So, but even at like $6 price, I get like $3 or $4 from a Kindle purchase, if that. So it's like, yeah, I can buy a Red Bull, woohoo, you know. But I prefer paperback because paperback is awesome. Spy's got it on Kindle. Yeah, because I sent it to you on Kindle. Did I 1K Back to the Future? I did Jurassic Park. I didn't do Back to the Future though. I have the Back to the Future Telltale downloaded because it was free. But I haven't played it yet. No. You guys talking about books over there? Alan's reading. Well, the Agatha Christie. Is that what you said? Yeah, Agatha Christie. I've heard of that. Never read it though. I'm blind. I'm not paying attention at all. I hope I'm getting these.
Questioning whether or not that's right.
But yeah, there's so many things I cannot wait to be a part of book 2. Like, I have so many ideas, so many characters, so many designs and plots. And I want to get to in book 2, but it's like I haven't even written book 2 yet, and I need to get there. I need to get there because I'm so excited. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about some of the scenarios that don't even exist yet, because when they do happen, they're going to be so cool to me personally. Like, I'm not writing this book to impress anybody. I'm not writing it for anybody. I'm writing for my characters. My characters to me are very precious, and their stories are not ones that I write half-heartedly. I write each character's story with full love and devotion as if they were real, and I'm forming them, and I care about them, and I lament in every character's death, and I lament in all the bad things that happen, but it's all for the story. It's all for their struggle, and which makes all the moments of redemption and good good qualities of that person come to light, just feel so much more powerful, and because to me they are alive. You know, these are my characters. These are people in my life that I care about, and I love them. I want to see them get to those final points in life, because I know where the story is going to end. I know exactly where it's going to end, and when it gets there, it's going to be so satisfying. I just cannot wait.
Strange things, and this is very
paperback. Paperback is great. The Kindle is definitely more convenient. The only difference with each version, there's hardcover, paperback, and Kindle, and each version has a different cover art that I did, or rather, cover photo that I took and manipulated and stuff. So, honestly, it's sort of like collection, but it doesn't really matter. You know, whatever cover you want. But it's just, I figured make it a little bit cooler and have each one have a different cover piece. I could show you the paperback cover, but no, I don't think I have one right here. I think it's in the bedroom. Alan, I'm not gonna lie. I already started thinking about what could happen in a potential book 3. But because the way book 2 is going to end still leaves some things open. It still leaves some things open where you could go into it more. But I think
deliberate in some ways.
It's hard because
keep players' mind open and kind of bring
this
their own
is
interpretations of the story through that.
I think the commentary is stopping me from finishing the level. Yeah, it is. Okay. But my book 2 is like, I know where it's going to end for a lot of characters. Every character is going to have their ending, but then you have the question of, well, what happens now? There's still so many things that could potentially happen, so many interactions with other characters. Like, you're going to learn about a group called the Council, which has a lot to do, which has pretty much everything to do with everything, the Council. And
I suddenly realized.
It's like, but then what happens with them, because they're going to be part of the book? What happens with this character now associated with the council and all that stuff? Like, what the hell's going to happen? I will probably honestly have to write a book 3 and explain more. I don't know how. I don't know where that is going to go yet, because I'm not even done with book 2 yet. So it's like, I'm trying to build the world, but it's quickly growing out of control, and I have the time to work on it, but it's so hard to work on it. I need to do more stuff today. I just want it to be done. Like, I'm terrified that the story is going to be that the story's not going to have a conclusion. Like, I die or something like that, and the story won't get finished, and that's like a legitimate fear of mine. But it's so hard to work on. It's so difficult because I know there's so much writing on everything. Every sentence you write has so much power, and just. Every sentence you write is laying a brick, and you don't want to lay a brick incorrectly, because then the whole path will be messed up and you have to fix that. And I don't want to have to go back and fix as much as I did in book 1. So,
it came
No,
from,
no
I
book
can see it's
4.
been odd to have a game where
The
very
only other thing that would
The
be
radio
considered a
mast
book 4
in
would be
Dear Esther
a
is
bonus
obviously-
content book,
there is a really
which will have
important,
everything released.
kind of design feature as well as its place within the story. And that,
I mean,
think,
I
comes
have
from
so
this
many
really
notes that
sweeping Half-Life mod to
that
begin with,
people
the
could
Citadel
probably
Half-Life
finish the
kit,
story for me.
That it tells you how
I have
far you are through the game.
so
You're
many
always looking up at the
notes.
Skyline. Am I closer to the Citadel? Can I see
I
it?
did
And
get
it
your
lets you
message
know
on
how
Discord.
near
I
it is
never
to
get
the
alerts
game.
for
And it's
Discord
really
messages.
important
So if you ever
because
send me
it's
something
so
on Discord and I
open
don't
with
respond
those
to it,
notes. You're not
I'm not
using
ignoring you.
kind of shootouts or kind of
It's I
gating
just
you
don't ever
with
get
combat
notifications. I have to
encounters
open
that
Discord to
constantly
see if
keep
I have a
moving.
message.
So
So
it's really,
I
really
did
important
recently
you
see
always
that, but I
have
was at a
that
point where I
going.
didn't.
I know exactly
I couldn't
what
respond to
you
it at that
need
time. I was like heading out for the day or something, so I didn't get to respond.
You
But
know
thank
where
you.
the
I
game's
did
gonna
get your
wind up.
message,
You know
Spy.
that sooner or later you're
What's it
going
like
to
publishing a
be
book?
right
Well,
base
writing a
and
book
climbing that thing.
is a pain in the
It's always
ass.
there, that
Because like I
red
just
line.
said, every sentence
And
you
I think particularly
write
with the colour palette of
will
the game,
affect the entire
the fact that
story
you've got
and could
very,
potentially
very, very
break
clear
the
red
entire
lines,
story.
unlike any of the
There's
other
some
parts
things
of
in
the
book
game.
1 that I wish I didn't write because it kind of makes writing book 2 a little bit more complicated. But I'm working. You have to work around that, and you have to like retcon some things. But publishing a book is such a pain in the ass because unless you go through self-publishing, if you go through self-publishing, it's very easy. However, but with self-publishing, you are all alone when it comes to marketing. You have to market the entire thing. Me telling you about this right now is in dire hopes of making a sale, because I have to do it all myself. I have nobody helping me through it. There are services you can pay for to advertise and market your book, but it's just more money. If you're broke and you're doing self-publishing, you don't have the money for all the marketing services. So if you're doing that, it's a struggle, man. Because I went through a publishing company, Ex Libris. Don't ever go through Ex Libris. They are cancer. Basically, it costs a shit ton of money. You have to have your finished manuscript, and you have to learn all the intricacies of publishing because it's very, very complicated, and they will try to drive money out of you as much as they can. Going through, you have to do so much research on a company you want to go through if you're going to publish through a publisher. But if you go through self-publishing, you have a lot of resources. You have CreateSpace, which is very good because they are an Amazon-owned company, so they will immediately put it on Amazon and Amazon Kindle by getting it approved through CreateSpace. Or you have Lulu, which is on-demand printing, where you can order like a whole bunch. Lulu is really good for ordering 100 copies of your own book to sell physically yourself. Ah, shit, to get that one down there. That's what Lulu is really good for. CreateSpace is really good for having people buy stuff online. But they're very good. You just get your manuscript, get into like a PDF or an EPUB file, and then you can upload it through there. You learn how the system works, the online uploading stuff. You learn how the marketing and managing works, and it's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of practice. Take your time with it. If you ever go to self-publish, take your time and really, really learn. Otherwise, you're gonna have to constantly be revising and fixing stuff, and it quickly gets out of control, and you have to. It's going to be hard. It's very, very challenging. But if you do your research on the best ways to approach it, then it gets a lot easier. But it's still very annoying. So I would definitely recommend self-publishing first to generate interest, to see if people actually care about it, and to get your small sales. And then if you feel confident enough, if you have enough money, to go with a publisher. Because when it comes to going through a publisher, it can get very expensive. I went through Ex Libris, like I said, and it cost me about $2,000. And I've talked about this many times before, but they pretty much didn't do anything. They're a scumbag company, and they basically stole $2,000 from me, and it was a horrible, horrible 2-year-long experience where nothing got accomplished. So that's why you really need to do your research. Learn from my mistakes. Do your research. Learn what you're going to get from the company, learn what you need to provide them, and learn if there's hidden fees, because basically they were supposed to edit the book, format the book, build a cover, promote and market it, and send me a bunch of copies, which they sent me a bunch of copies, but the copies they sent me were unedited. They were my raw manuscript. They didn't do any editing at all. They formatted the book, got it to like a table of contents and stuff, but I learned how to do that. That's not that hard. I learned how to make a table of contents. It's very easy. So I really can't consider that something good that they did. They didn't really do much marketing because I had to tell them to take it off of production, because I had to go through and spend a year of my life re-editing everything that they didn't do. And so basically, by the end of the day, they were constantly hounding me for more money, for a bunch of promoting deals and stuff, when they didn't even follow through on the stuff they were supposed to do the first time. So it's fucking horrible. It's a very, very, very challenging thing. So self-publish is the way to go for now. Self-publish is how you start off. Do not go with self-published paperback and printing and stuff. Start with ebooks, okay? Get into an ebook because ebooks can be updated. If you find mistakes, if people point out mistakes, if you want to change something, you can change it and have it update through an ebook. You can't update a paperback book. It's printed, it's done, it's permanent, it's forever. So if you ever go self-publishing, do it through ebook. Make ebooks first, and then get feedback, update it, and once you're confident with where the book is and everything's fixed and fine, it's been on ebook for a while, go with printing. So yeah, that's it for that. Hey, he asked, I'm just explaining. I'm trying to, I want to save people from making the same mistakes that I did. Do I have to get that? Is that one over there? No. Holy fuck, that's far away. Did I already get that one? No, there's no way. I need to bleach my hair too, Spy. I gotta get the bleach probably in a couple days. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it.
It made us sort of stretch out into other
Goddamn.
areas.
Spy, what was your tattoo?
As an artist, it kind of
What did you say you wanted to get for a
really
tattoo?
creatively.
I don't think I ever saw that.
I'm on a strict you don't talk about stalker kind of thing.
Writing a book is incredibly rewarding because at the end of the day, as long as you don't steal from other people, it's yours. Those are your characters. That's your story. You have complete control over it, and you can do anything with it. And then by the time you get to the end and you're holding a physical copy in your book of 300 or 400 pages, nothing beats that satisfaction. Nothing beats the fulfillment you get from that. It is invigorating to hold a copy of your book and be like, this is mine, you know? And look at your characters and be like, these are my characters. I made them. I can do whatever I want with them. And just knowing that this book holds you, that this book holds pieces of you, you know? The characters in it, the story elements, the plot, the struggles, the happiness, the good times, the bad times, everything are pieces of you. So, in a sense, it's like a diary.
Why I like the game so much and why I like the story. It's just like every shot is like a painting.
I'm just very
It's like
passionate about my
every
book.
shot has its
I love
story to tell. There's very little dialogue in the actual movie itself. There's just these long, lingering shots. And
it may not be the best thing. Again, that's something you have to deal with, is if people just might not like it.
Challenging things to
People
do
will try to poke
in
holes in the story. They'll
the
find plot holes,
visual side of
and
things
they'll
is
find
to
things
kind
that
of
are stupid and wrong. And
create
I can't read my own
emotional
book
play.
because I'll go back and I'll find things I want to
the
fix. I'll
music,
find
it's
pieces
very
of dialogue.
strong
I'll find
and
sections where I
the
want to add a
dialogue
comma
can
or
kind
fix
of
that sentence or
help
something.
you
But it's
to
like there's a point where you kind of just have to let it go and be what it is. Because I constantly am wanting to go back and keep working on it, but I can't keep doing that. So it really does. That's why I like making videos on YouTube. That's why I like drawing. I just like creating things because it not only is it fulfilling for me, if it makes other people happy, if it gets other people engaged, it makes me even happier to see that, you know? Having you guys in here right now is such a good feeling. Oh, yeah, we cannot not include Adam. She helped so much. She read through the entire thing 1 or 2 times, and she was giving me feedback. She was giving me errors. Alan, you helped as well for pointing out errors to me and for your opinions and your reviews and everything. I cannot thank you two enough. But the one thing that's amazing is every person that has read my book has had nothing but good things to say about it. They've always said, once you hit that point, once you hit chapter 4 or 5, you were hooked, and you could not put it down. That's what everyone has said to me, pretty much everyone. And I have had 2 or 3 people at the end of the book in tears by the end of the book because they were so emotionally invested in the characters and the story. And it's like, that right there is just like, I couldn't ask for anything more, you know? Spy, I know exactly how I'm gonna thank you. A swift kiss on the cheek. What are we at for percentage right now? 22%. That, I might have missed one. Unless, is this chapter 2? I think this is chapter 2. So I think I missed one commentary piece. Shit. You were wet by the last page? You were? Or sexually wet? Now, does it add it as soon as I grab it? It doesn't.
Very,
Okay, so.
Tonal shift.
Fuck! I think I
within
missed
the
one.
whole
I don't think I'm gonna
visual
100% this,
work
guys.
of the
I'm
game.
pretty
It's
sure I
kind of
missed
like
one.
This, more organic, more surreal, dreamlike.
And you're on
landscape
chapter 5.
compared
Chapter
to what you
4 and
used to
5 is like where it
before
starts to
this
really pick
point.
up.
It's you know, we kind of.
And I think
use
once you
the
get
visuals
to
and this
7,
kind
I
of
want to
unreal
say,
theme very
chapter 7 or so,
subtly,
is where
but
it's like
here
the story
it's
takes
kind of
its
at the
turn.
forefront. And it's, to me, has kind of been designed as
And it's
this
like,
kind of
for me,
journey through
first time,
yourself, your body.
no, this is my second playthrough for the director's commentary. I'm going on my last achievement right now. Unfortunately, I think I missed one, so I'm going to have to go back again and find the one I missed, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like, I know all my characters aren't the deepest of characters. Like, they're not super unique and amazing. A lot of them are fairly simple. I work off of simplicity. It's like what you can do with a simple story and fairly simple characters, and how you can give the illusion of simplicity while also having depth beneath the first layer, you know? Having a character like Alice, where you think she's so just a bloodthirsty demon, even with a very simple name like Alice, is seemingly uncreative and unimaginative, but underneath the surface is a very deep, complicated character with a lot going on. How the fuck do I get that one?
Games into pre and post Dear Esther. I think
What the
it's
hell?
Just a way of
Right back?
breaking
Okay.
away from reality into saying what you can do with these spaces that actually makes them this incredibly, much more vividly colourful and much more interpretive and look for it. And it's really interesting that I kind of I look at.
You cut your
caves
chin
now
shaving?
in
How do you even
games
do
and
that?
find
Oh,
myself
you
going, that's
using a
very
razor?
Briscoe cave.
Ah.
I think that's a really
How the hell do I
amazing
get that
thing
one
to
over there?
achieve, so
See, I use a
it's
hair
great
buzzer
paying other people's
to cut
work
my
compliments.
facial
I
to
enjoy
shave.
that 'cause you never feel like you're being big-headed about yourself.
To go up this.
This for me is probably
Wait,
the
which
most
one did I-
pivotal music cue in the game, and it's the one that most
Ah,
people
fuck, my mom's
write
calling
to
me.
about to
Oh,
say
and
that
she just hung up. Never
absolutely
mind.
obsessed with and they love. It's the only music
There is
cue
no
that
success,
has
Alan.
singing,
There is
has
no
a
story of
female
success
voice.
here.
I think that's a really
I am
important
still
shift
broke
for
and
me.
struggling. That's
We've
not
gone from
success.
this beautiful string music, but it's quite abstract.
It makes you
into
feel,
what is
doesn't it?
effectively a
I
song.
understand.
And with lyrics, so you're actually explicitly saying.
All right, hold on a
something
second, my
as a
mom's-
composer at this point. The other thing that I think it's important to say for me is it's the biggest shift from the music that I wrote for the mod. It's the same music, but the act of having it sung by an amazing singer. I sang it on the original, and it's really bad. And Clara Sanabras re-recorded it. And it's what good actors do, it's what Nigel Carrington did, it's what good musicians do, and they take something that you've created and they just shove it up into the next level and make something that's good into something really extraordinary. And also for me, I think it's a point where the environment art and the music just meld so beautifully and so seamlessly into one. I mean,
I just want to say that I think you can divide caves in games into pre and post Dear Esther. I think that it's just a way of breaking away from reality into saying what you can do with these spaces that actually makes them this incredibly, much more vividly colourful and much more kind of interpretive and look for it. And it's really interesting that I look at caves now in games and I find myself going, that's a very Rob Briscoe cave. And I think that's an amazing thing to have achieved. So I think it's one of those. It's great paying other people's work compliments. I enjoy that because you never feel like you're being big-headed about yourself. But I think it is. I think when you're designing a game, it's very easy to get very locked into what the system can do. And you're trying to deal with all the different variations of things that if a player does this, then this. And we have to deal with the consequence here. And our lead designer, Andrew, and I talk about this all the time about you might have an idea, but then how does this radiate out throughout the entire system? And you get very caught in the idea of what the system has to be and how robust the system has to be and this kind of thing. And I think what's really important as a sort of a designer or as a creative is that understanding that actually the real game is happening in the player's head and that the system can be whatever you want it to be, but if the game is
I'm sorry about that, guys. It was my baby sister. She always calls me right in the middle of a live stream. Every time. I'm like, Livy, you did it again. You silly Willy. She says she's playing basketball now, and she's number 3. Good on her.
Those sort of consequences. What's really important to me is Half-Life 2 mod. And if the Half-Life
I'm
2
so
mod
disappointed because I'm not even going to be able to
celebrated it and downloaded
get this
it, a lot
achievement
of
because
talk
I'm
about
pretty
it,
sure I
loved it.
did miss
Then it would
one.
never have been a game. So it's never really bothered me the kind of is it a game conversation, because as far as I
Because
can
this
see
is
it,
chapter 2, right? I
Dear
believe this is
Esther
chapter
and,
2.
like, everything that's come after it's been inspired by it.
I don't know why I'm bouncing
This
my
is
legs so
championed
much.
by-
I got energy.
Dear Esther was my first foray into writing music for games, and I actually approached it very traditionally, so more as
See,
a
what do I
film
want to do?
score
I
than a
think after this,
traditional interactive game music
I
score.
want to...
And what's really interesting
I have
for
3
me
things
is
I need
that
to
the
do.
lack of
I need
interactivity
to
in
edit
music
some more
was never a
videos to
problem
prepare.
for anybody that
I
played
need
the
to
game.
draw.
That's a separate
I have a few
discussion,
drawings I want to do.
but
I was doing a
there's a
redraw,
big
so I want to
schism
finish
between
another
game
one.
music composers
And then I also
and
need to keep doing
much
some
of
writing.
music
But I like to do
should be
writing when
followed
it's
play
like
at all times in
at
terms
night,
of
you know, when
interactive
it's during the
music.
day, when it's during this time, like I still have stuff I can do. I want to get stuff done during the day, so when it comes to nighttime, I won't feel so pressured when it comes to be time to like go to bed and stuff, you know. So I don't know what to work on. Drawing will take a little bit. Writing will definitely be a mental investment. But editing is also an investment. But editing, like I can do other stuff while things are rendering. All right. How about this? I'm going to edit one. I have to re-edit one video because I had some weird audio fuck up where the audio was double layered over certain parts. So I have to like mute that section, get the original audio file, move it over and like line it up with that spot where it should be, and do some really annoying creative workarounds to get the video right. So that's going to be a pain in the ass, but it won't be the worst thing ever. So I can do that to get that video done. And then while that renders, I can do a drawing, because I have a drawing that's a redraw, and I want to get that one done for the hell of it. That way I at least feel accomplished with that. And then after that, maybe I'll do a little bit of cleanup writing. Because while I was reading the backstory to like the council, basically what I was doing was I was writing the backstory to... I had Sin, the antagonist for the entirety of book 1. I had him without even having his backstory. He was a villain with a very vague backstory because I didn't know his backstory writing book 1. Now I have his backstory pretty much figured out. Okay? But I'm writing it all. So I have it as a reference point. So I need to keep writing that, but I have some... It's a little bit messy. It's very rough draft, and I want to get it a little bit better. So I want to go and like clean it up a little bit, but it's so cool. I think the backstory is really cool. It's like... It's very much related to some other things, but with my own original twist on it. But man, it's cool. I really like it. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Alan? Because Alan does portraits and some really cool realism art. I saw the Ram you did, Alan. It's really cool. It's okay, Spy. I understand you have your own life to live. You can go ahead. You do your own thing, man. I'll understand. God, that's such a gross way of thinking. There's no investing in me. What the fuck? No investing. Makes me feel dirty.
In a lot of ways, the caves were the hardest area of the game to
my
actually
fucking
write, because we knew
legs
we
itchy.
didn't want to have much
Legs itchy.
voiceover
Okay.
in there. I think because of the strength of the music, and this goes right back to the original mod, we wanted that to be the voice and for it to be a chance for Esther to speak rather than
If I
the
tap
narrator.
the zoom,
Also,
it makes it look like
we
I'm
wanted to have
running.
this break, so when the narrator came out from the caves, you
But
had
I'm
a
not.
real definite sense of something happening, and that he had changed as a result of this journey. So it
As
made-
for what kind of stuff I draw a lot of anime, weapons, and stuff like that, but mostly for the past couple years, it's been gorillas and all book art. And most of the stuff I draw on paper is like the starting sketch, and then I digitally draw it on my tablet and everything. Well, that's just not true, Alan. We don't do that. Most of the stuff I draw is on the tablet for the final product. You can see some of the character art, like I said, on the book's website.
brutal. I
Not
think,
all of
and
it, though.
deliberately so.
God, the art book isn't even out yet, is it?
you
I have to
had
put out
very
the art
little
book.
music when
No,
you
it
got out of
is.
the cave.
The art book is live. Draw
This
Russell?
whole area
God, I
really
haven't
good.
drawn
The
Russell
original
in so
mob was
long.
in the cave, right at the beginning of the caves.
Russell's
where
my least
we
favorite. I
moved
like
back
Russell.
in
I have no
level
problem with
this
him, but
long
when it comes to the
corridor full
order,
of these kind
I'd
of-
say Russell's still probably my least favorite.
the real-
He's everyone's least favorite.
madness, I think,
Baba!
isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of just where you feel like you're losing the plot completely, both like visually and
Man, this is fun.
auditory
Away from
and,
being
it's
part
kind
of-
of like this really
part I
frenetic
don't know.
moment
Agony?
for me.
Can't read that.
I think it's where you feel most that you're underneath the mountain and you feel the weight of that mountain and just the. I loved the idea when we were, putting through it of what would it actually take to do this, like to actually paint all these symbols and.
I want to draw a noodle again, but the problem is, like,
explicit kind of thing.
I'm not bored of drawing profile shots, but I know other people are. I'm way better at drawing profile shots, like shoulder and like breast up when it comes to characters. I'm terrible at drawing bodies. I will admit, I have to use templates to draw bodies. I have to use references to draw bodies. I'm just not good at them, you know? Oh, hello. I'm terrible at drawing bodies, and there's nothing wrong with drawing a reference. There's nothing wrong with using a reference or, getting a template and then working off the template and stuff, building your character based off a template. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're not tracing somebody's original work, and putting it off as your own. A lot of times I'll do is like, all right, I like the pose that character's in, so I'm just gonna get like a rough reference sketch based on that pose and then build my character off of that. So while it is referencing somebody else's work, at the end of the day, it's my character in its
And that's
place
why I
with
think
its
it's
own
so successful,
stuff.
because you've been lured into this
Yeah, chat did calm down. Well, we've been going for a little bit, so... Oh, there's the car with the headlights. It was definitely not there last time. It was not, or at least it was, but it wasn't rendered in fully.
The biggest new addition to between the mod
Yeah.
and the commercial version.
I miss having a bunk bed. Bunk bed's
So
awesome.
your mission really is that I did play fast and loose with the geography of the M5.
I think that's it
There
down
isn't actually
here.
welcome break services just outside the junction of Stanford. But
As
we
has
also
been
know
pointed out
as
to
players,
you.
players. I mean, what a thing is it if you make something that's based vaguely on someone in real life. In terms of a compliment, when you're getting emails from players going, there isn't a welcome break there, and people really trying to work out.
He's right.
Where is this
Oh no,
whole
because
thread
the
about where
oldest
I'm
would get
from.
first pick because
That's just the most
just like if
amazing
you're a
thing.
senior
But I
in
think
school,
what I really love about
you
why
get
it
your
works
parking
really
spaces. You get
well
to choose first. You're the oldest.
in
You've
Esther
been
and
alive
stuff
longer.
like
You
that,
survived. You
45
deserve it.
minutes, is that a lot of the
Oh
time
man, you
not
draw
being
landscapes?
like
Do you have a
big,
DeviantArt or something? I'd be
glamorous,
interested in
amazing,
seeing some
epic
landscapes.
places. It's sort of like a ratty
I wish I
little
could draw
island in
landscapes.
Hebrides.
That'd be really cool.
Someone who lived in Wolverhampton. It's just outside, a service station on a stretch of the M5, and I think that.
Am I just, like,
what's going on,
waiting
like,
for it
gives
to pull me out of the
realness
water?
as well, particularly when you sort of put it against.
Yeah, see, a lot of times what I'll do is, like,
this is really surreal and this is really really dreamlike. But
I'll
actually,
go and I'll get like a basic like outline of a person, and then I'll adjust it based off there. I'll get the outline of a person. I will get the skeleton, the lines like the shoulders, the arm skeleton, the elbow and stuff, and I will like adjust those based on how I want them to be positioned. And that's what I like about digital drawing. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? That's what I like about digitally drawing, because you can cut, paste, warp, and morph and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier to draw in that way. Gives you a lot more control. I know, I wish I could just like doodle awesomely like that. The fuck am I doing? Do I have to go in the car? Then it's like you have stuff like this where it's like character eyes and doodles and little Tansu doodle down there. I'm just terrible at consistency. I'm terrible at making characters look like themselves in other drawings. I don't know why. I just can't. Painting is scary. God, I hate painting. That's why I was so unsatisfied with the Slow Boat to Hades painting, was because I had to keep like working on the sky and it just became a fucking mess.
Together.
Painting
It's
is
really kind of like
one of the most
symbol
nerve-wracking
of
things
rebirth,
ever.
and it actually brings together a lot.
There's
of
no
visual
edit undo. I am not
representation
kidding. I've been drawing and I've done like a bad line and my fingers twitched because I wanted to hit edit undo.
The environment was kind of
You know, I've
designed to
almost done
provoke
that a few times.
emotions and,
Edit undo is the greatest tool when in the history of anything ever. Have I drawn Sam in the gorilla style? I
think of things and
have
feel
not. I
things.
was going to for something, but I
This
never
is
got
like-
around to
This
it.
is probably like the
I did not like that painting. Here, Alan.
And the whole
I'm gonna
theme
do.
of rebirth
Oopsies. I'm gonna do a
is
painting
quite
for
strong.
you on this.
I know
This
Jack-
is your canvas,
Yeah, the
okay?
music's really
What do you want me to
supportive.
paint on it?
God, she sings always,
What do you want me to
always,
paint on the mini
always,
canvas? Because
always,
you can have
always.
anything you want.
She sings never.
It's
in a
yours.
moment of absolute soaring. It's the climax
Yeah,
of the music.
as you come out of the water and the music kind of
The commentary
swells
just
and
stops
kind
you
of-
from advancing in the
it's
level.
like a moment
sucks.
of change has happened
Yeah.
in some way. And I
It's
think
rebirth.
It allowed me
isn't
to
it?
get to
And
this
for me,
point
it's
where I
this
should
moment
not have gotten, because that's
clarity
obviously the
and
edge of the level.
acceptance and understanding of the
It does pay
reality
off.
of
Painting is really cool to look at.
Literally
I just
moving
suck
towards
at
the
it.
light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
You're actually doing that as you go through.
But I the music, especially, I think before the music got layered in, that scene was nowhere near as kind of powerful for me. Like that.
Now we're just waiting on the
totally
commentary.
Made it.
Overview. Can I finish the level, please? Oh, there it goes. Ah, my fuck! I gotta fix my green screen over there. It's got some folds in it that I really need to fix. It's pissing me off. I gotta do that after this. Oh, man. Although, hey, my color looks really good, guys. My webcam looks fucking awesome right now. I got the lighting down. Okay. Oh, this fucking game. I'm so bored of it. Boop. I guess...
Dan and I had worked on
I'll go
lots
to the
of
left
projects
first.
Together, non-game projects.
What am I at right now?
And
71%. I think I'm
links
supposed to
all
be
of the
at...
projects that we've worked on together is the idea of hidden stories and layers of stories.
I'm supposed to be at
And one of the
72%,
things
I
wanted
believe,
to
right
do
now.
with
So yeah, I
music
missed
was to
one.
embed hidden
No, but I
hints
did
and stories
actually.
into it.
I had an
So,
idea,
the
Alan,
music that you
where
hear
I have another mask.
has
Okay.
Morse code.
Which one was
And
it?
the Morse
You know the
code is
mask with
spelling
the
out the word
teeth
Esther.
right here?
And I really
It's probably the level which has changed most from the original.
Oops,
mod.
oops.
I think
The
it's
mask
much
with the
bigger
teeth.
than the
This one.
final, in the mod. One of the
I
main
have another
changes
mask
there
that
was
this
in the original
it's the
mod, the
exact
whole
shape,
side of the clip
and I was
was
thinking about
painted
painting that
white,
one
and
entirely
that moved
green
inside to that
and wearing
colour
that on
plate
stream, so
was
just my
the
entire head
section
or my entire face would just be
painted on.
absent.
And it was really
I thought about doing
we
that.
spent so long on
It'd be a
that
waste of a
because we were
mask
trying to get
because it's
it
an expensive mask.
looking
I didn't pay for it, but
right.
it's a
really-
heavy duty
it's one of
mask.
those really
I would do
interesting
that.
examples where I love the
That'd be
image
funny.
idea that you've got this guy
You like tagging his? No,
painting
it sounds
the entire
edgy.
side of a mountain
You like tagging and
with
spray
words and
painting?
symbols and things. But
Well, as
it
long
was
as you don't do it
really
on
went into
on
the
uh,
rebuild.
you know, as long as you don't do it illegally,
I think it was
then
because the environment
go for
was
it.
so crude
Spray painting is pretty
that
cool.
the-
I'm not good at it.
those
I definitely
symbols
can't
that
do art
painted
with spray
became
paint.
the focus of the level, and it changed the feeling of the level completely. When actually that
I
just
do.
wasn't
I really
something
want
you
to
could
build something though.
realise
I've been
in any
dying.
way.
Like
You
I
can
built
take
that
it
sword a while ago.
artistically look
I
and
want to
feel
build
right.
another one. I
I
want to build
think
another
probably
mask. I want to
sort of retrospectively
physically
back
make
on it,
something
that's
really
about
cool. I do. I just don't have any
one of the most
tools
fascinating
or ideas
things
or
for me
resources.
about
We have a lot
planning
of graffiti
this
too, but it's like a bunch of
project
punk graffiti. It's like
has been
fucking
in
16-year-old
previous
kids
years
thinking
when
they're
all
hot
three
shit
of
by
us
just
have
tagging
talked
the side of a
about
building,
Esther.
just like,
We've talked
you know,
about
thug
the
life or like white
interpretation
bitches be
of
where it's at or some
But
really
actually going
stupid
through this
shit.
together, post having
You guys
done
wanted
it,
me to finish
was
this.
still surprising each other. And I think
I'm
that's
not gonna play
really,
Stardew
really
today though, Alan,
interesting for
unfortunately,
me,
because
it's
that
shown
was
we
the
left
point. I posted the poll on Twitter,
interpretation to each
and I was saying, do you
And
guys
we
want me to
trusted
play
each other
an achievement
actually
game, or do you
just
want me
to
to play
get on with
Stardew?
it.
Because I'm only
And
playing
because
one
we
today,
each brought our
because I
own
have
special
other work I need to do.
and
I'm
unique
still,
contribution to
I want to
the
make sure
game.
you guys
You
get
have
2
to
videos a
like
day
talk
when I'm on
together,
vacation.
say,
That's
you have to
12
justify
videos
every idea.
minimum. That's 12 videos minimum that I need to have
I've been
on
holiday
backup.
to Greece lots of times, and one of the
that a-
things that I always
that a
really
person?
responded to emotionally was those shrines that you see
What the
on
hell?
the road, and sometimes they're dedicated
Hey!
to saints, and
Is that supposed to be
sometimes
me
they're
or
to
something?
markate
I don't know.
where,
But yeah, I
want
want to have, I need to have 12
so that
videos
photos of the
ready
deceased
to
ones
be
with
uploaded and
flowers
to be
and
scheduled, and I
candles.
want them to be substantial. I don't want them to be 3 or 4 minute videos. I want them to be at least,
One of the really
you know,
nice things about
7
the
to
move from
15 minute
multiple
long
versions
videos,
is that we
so you
had
guys get actual
couple of
content
years
while I'm
worth of the community
not
talking
here.
about the game before we
So
got back into it
I do
again.
need to go and
And
keep editing and filming
one
and
of the
making
things that I
videos.
read on the forum was that,
Hey, I am working on each one of these videos I'm making takes and it takes about some of these videos are taking 45 minutes to film, an hour and a half to edit, 20 minutes to render, and then it's done for one video that's about 7 to 15 minutes long. So, because a lot of these videos, do you remember when I played Trick and Treat, that stupid visual novel game with the cat in the forest?
What's fascinating to me,
One of these games I'm playing is kind of like that, where I'm doing a lot of fun editing because it's a visual thing where I'm reading and there's not much gameplay. It's more just like going through the game kind of thing. So I'm doing a lot of fun editing to make it more entertaining as you're going through, so we're all having fun. So there's a lot of editing in there, like pitch changing my voice to do the voice for other characters. There's a lot of visual gags, like a character getting hit but there's no actual animation, so I do like punching sounds and like fire and explosions when the character gets hit and shit like that. That game was bad, but I was having fun with it. I was, doing some editing. I was giving little bows on the kitty and stuff, and I was doing some fun editing and stuff. And it's kind of like that. It's not just like that, but it can be interpreted in a very similar way. There was English problems. The game was poorly translated. So
for me, it's kind of like a mix of both, really. I think
with this game,
my interpretation
kind of
is
like that.
I always feel like kind of depressed when I think about the.
I'm having fun with the editing. I'm making the editing a part of the video, because a lot of my videos don't have a lot of editing. There's not a lot of creativity when it comes to editing. It's more of like chopping out silences, fast forwarding, and whatever have you, some zooming and stuff. But this is gonna be a little bit more than that. Is there anything over here? Fucking hell, wasting my time. It's gonna be a little bit more than that.
I think it's a game
So
about
there's that. I have a couple of browser games I was playing.
A lot of people with mental health issues have responded really positively.
What else do I have? I have another highlights video that'll be coming out. I have another one that I'm working on, but I don't want to release too many highlights. I might have another one ready by the time I go.
For me, that's because
I have a few more videos I need to film. I need to film the melee combat rant video for Call of Duty. I might not do that for this, but that one's an idea. I have 2 videos I need to film with Sam when she's home. We were gonna do it last night, but she ended up falling asleep on the couch because she was tired. So we gotta do that. Yeah, stuff like that. Wish you could game share off of me.
Without wanting to cop out,
sorry.
One of the things about writing that I really wanted to do was
can't
to
I?
make something that
Isn't there some way for me to like
could take and
not
could
game
own
share,
and
but
take on it.
let you
And
borrow
their
my games? Isn't there
interpretation
some
of
way
it
to do that
in a way that mine didn't? My job
without
was to
giving
give
you like
them
my email
the
address and stuff?
architecture to interpret in their way. So
Because that's the only thing stopping me, is I wouldn't let anybody have my account on their Xbox outside of Sam's Xbox, because we game share with each
But I
other.
don't think the redemption is as cut and dried as it's all okay.
But
at
if
the
I
end.
could
It's
somehow
not
give you
okay at the
let you
end.
play my
But there
games
is-
without giving you access to my account, then
So
I
Dear
totally
Esther is the
would.
first walking simulator.
Because I trust you, Spy, out of
How do you feel
everybody.
about
I trust
walking
you with my
simulator?
games. But not enough to
well, I
give you
was-
my account.
I think
Sorry.
I took it
I don't
offense
trust
to it
anybody
when it
with that.
first became a thing.
I wish my
But,
Instagram was doing a lot better. I wish my Instagram
I
was.
think it
I look at
actually-
your
I don't
fucking.
think it-
Alan, how the hell do you do it?
the fact
You get like
that
hundreds of likes on some
have
random photos.
kind
How the
of
fuck do you get
taken
so many
ownership
likes?
over it, like
I
how
barely
that
struggle to
genre
get
has
like
been
10 likes
kind
on
of,
something, if that.
uh,
I love my Instagram. I have
our
almost
own,
1,000
not
posts on
just our game,
Instagram,
but, like,
and I
a bunch
love
of
my.
different
I
games
love
that
it.
kind of
But
embrace
I
it.
cannot get
Um,
any interaction on my Instagram whatsoever.
I'm confused about the need to categorise in games, probably more than any other creative industry.
see you
and I
over
think
there.
it shows that games
Coming
have a
for
long way
you.
to come in terms of how we describe and
Hello.
experience. So I do agree with Rob that it's really positive that we reclaimed Walking Simulator, but I still find it reductive, possibly, as a term. What about you, Dan?
I think for me, it's
Boy.
people want to know what they're buying and what they're getting.
84%.
Than the original mod. And
My
it's
favorite
also
genre of
actually
games,
the movement around it is in a way the most artificial.
That's hard.
There's the big zigzagging
Probably
clip art
shooter,
that
just because
basically
they're
it's
so
like a series of
similar
straight
that
lines
any
from
shooter
point
you
to point.
play,
There is
you're
a
gonna
lot of
get the picture pretty
movement.
easily.
One
And the
of the
games
things
are
that
usually
was
fun
really
enough,
difficult to do
and they're a
with
good
that
linear
was
story for you to
not
kind of
make it feel
blank
too
out
much
and
like
just
a
kind of
corridor
play
to
for a
give
little
it that
bit,
sort of
you know.
sense of
They're nothing too
space and
complicated. You don't have to
actually
invest
exploring somewhere
400
magical.
hours into an RPG. So
I
either
think
shooters,
there was stuff we should do, like little new
beat
big
'em ups are
moments,
pretty
like
good.
the ruins at the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
that just helped the
And
player feel like they were on a journey.
Action adventure games are fun. I don't know, probably
There's a bit of
shooter,
an
just
illusion
because
of simplicity
shooter you can
with,
do
games
so
like
many
Gear
different
Esther.
things
People
with
kind of
shooter
assume, 'cause
games
there's not a lot
to
of
make it
mechanics,
unique.
there's
Like
not much
you can
going
go from
on
Call
in
of
that
Duty
sense,
to
it's very easy
Halo to
make.
Destiny
I think
to
actually it's kind
something
of
like
the
Devil May
opposite
Cry,
in a
where it's a
way,
beat 'em
but
up
because
shooter and stuff like that.
they're so simple,
It can
everything's
find its
exposed,
way into
everything
almost
has to be
any
exceptionally
category
good
of
for it to
game, and
work,
and it's
because
always
you're
very easy to just
carrying a player's
slide into a shooter.
experience
You
on
play
a
for
kind
10
of
minutes, you got the
sparse,
gist of it,
minimal.
and you're having fun with it. You know. So
One of
I
the things
probably
that
shooters,
I think was added.
but I'll play pretty much
more
anything.
Frequently in the final version of Dear Esther was the inclusion of a number of ghosts in the game.
I think there
these are not,
is
like,
some way to
ghosts
share
that
my
you'd see in
games,
a normal horror
to share
game,
my
just
library.
very,
I just don't know. I have to look it up.
Silhouettes.
Spy, can you look it up?
around the
Can you
island,
look up
usually,
how to
like,
game share without
quite a
sharing
distance
my
off
account,
or
or how to
just
share
kind of
games on Xbox
somewhere
One
that you
without
barely
game
see it out of the
sharing,
corner of your eye.
something like
I
that.
think this is a good example
I'll look it up
of-
after this if you don't
where
find
it's
something,
kind
or
of
if you
really
can't
in
look it
your
up.
face.
But I think there is some
and
way.
These are kind of just something that we put in to kind of
Oh,
just bring some
I have to get to my suicide tower.
real elements to the island, but something supernatural.
I hear
as well,
sirens.
something that's kind of beyond this world, something kind of unsettling.
Chewing the
and,
inside of
yeah,
my
we've,
lip.
you
chewing
know, a
all
lot
the
of
dead
effort we put
skin.
in to make these things
Whenever you
very
see me doing that on
subtle.
stream, I try not to,
Didn't
but
really want them to be
I kind of
like-
forget, and I
they
just
want us
mindlessly
to
do
be
it. You ever
ghost
see me like
story, so to
doing
speak,
this and
but
stuff?
I
I'm
just
chewing
kind
the
of
inside of my
wanted
cheeks.
to bring.
It's a bad habit.
So here it kind of
Or my tongue.
the environment
I chew my
becomes
tongue,
a little
too.
bit more surreal.
It's
again.
gross.
We kind of play with the colors a
I like
little bit.
I like how
bring
the
out
colors change right here.
saturation.
Like he
It's
just
kind of
said,
a
they
little
play
bit
with the
of a
colors. I like how
return
that
some
makes
of the
those
more
purples and stuff.
cave-like aesthetics in terms of colors and stuff like that. And it's kind of there to kind of signpost another significant moment in the game.
I'm getting
or
tired of
something
this.
that's
I'm
leading up
bored.
to the
I'm so
significant
bored of this.
moment.
Thank you guys
It
for
goes back to this kind of
slogging
idea
through
of
this with
having
me.
these,
But god damn it, I was gonna
emotional
do this on my
signposts
own.
in the visuals as the game,
You guys
without
wanted me
being
to do it on
overly
stream.
obvious, and some of that
And I might even have to go back, start the beginning again, and get one
The
more
music
commentary
that's
piece. I
playing
really hope I
here
don't have to.
is, a repeat of another cue, and originally we hear
Dead
it
Skin should be
played
my
on
auto.
the
No,
piano.
my autobiography
string
title
quartet
should
take
be
on the piece
the
here.
biography on my Twitter,
And
which is
it's one of
professional
those
failure.
really
Don't
nice
try this at
instances
home.
Where we were in the studio and I had this idea
I
of
like
how
that.
it was going to sound, and I thought it was going to be quite full and rich and full-bodied. And then one of the string players said to me,
Nothing in here.
"This is wrong, actually, from what we're playing." And they said, "Let's strip out all the vibrato. Let's play it in a really Scottish, plain style." And it absolutely
Did I get that one?
transformed that
That's
piece. It's
yellow.
one of the really special things about
That one's
being a
definitely
composer,
yellow. I did not get that
is
one.
you get to collaborate with people.
Because that one's
who
very clearly white
come
back there,
fresh
but
to
that
it, so
one's
you have
very
this
clearly yellow.
preconceived
So
idea of
fuck.
how it should be, and then they say,
How did I
"No,
miss
why
that
don't we
one?
turn
God
it
damn
around and think about it like this."
Ugh.
It absolutely fits and works for that scene, because what we're getting at this point
So boring.
is a sense of fragility, of an ending.
I think
and
one game
it's
genre
almost
that's
reminiscent
definitely
of
getting a little
a
bit burnt
funeral
out is
procession.
RPGs,
It's
because
slow,
there's so many
it's
RPGs and so many different
yeah, it was just a
styles,
lovely moment
but
where
I don't
they
know
gave
what it is.
something
It just seems like
of
every other
themselves,
game
and
that's being
what's
released on
amazing
modern
about
consoles
working
is an
with
RPG,
live instruments
and
is
it's
you
getting a
never
bit
really
out of
get that
hand,
from
and they're all
sample.
becoming like the Dark Souls of blah blah blah, which is also a very annoying thing. Our 1 year anniversary? What, when you first started watching and stuff?
So here it kind of the environment becomes a little bit more surreal again. We kind of
I had some
play with
farts.
the colors a little bit, bring up the saturation. It's kind of a little bit of a return to some of the more cave-like.
I had to eat some
aesthetic
actual
in terms of
food. I had
colours
breakfast,
and
but
stuff
that
like
was
that.
3 hours ago.
And it's kind of there to kind of signpost another significant moment in the game, or something that's leading up to the significant moment. It goes
We should look
back
at
to this
that.
kind of idea of having these emotional signposts in the visuals as the game, without it being overly obvious. And some of that
Two worlds.
emotional stuff comes through.
No, I was
just
going
with the
to.
colours
The game looked fun. It kind of,
and
if I remember correctly, the game reminded me a lot of
The point about this to me is that it's
of
probably
Champions of
the
Norath.
voiceover in the game that kind
And
of
that caught
sums
my
up the
interest,
whole
but I never
story
got around to
experience.
playing
It's
it.
almost like a recap of everything that's gone before you start the final climb. And you know it's that pause before you're going to start the final climb and before the game's kind of builds to a climax.
Sorry, but that
You can
text
also
looks
see the whole
awful.
level,
It looks like
and it's
somebody
like
was
the
just
idea
like
that you are
every day
standing
was
looking
like
down
coming
on
here
your own journey,
ejaculating
a bit
on the
like
wall and trying to make
the
words
idea
out of
your
it.
life flashing before your eyes, or sort of like seeing your body but having an out-of-body experience at the moment of death. And it was really
Been there for a while, man. That video
designed
came
to
out
try and
like
get that
2012,
feeling as a player that you
2013.
stop, you
God,
take stock
that
of
video was
everything,
terrible.
and there's a bit
I
of a
remember
sense
me
of
getting my
there's no
100,000
going
gamer
back,
score
take a
achievement.
breath,
That video,
now it
and I'm
finishes.
listening to an RT
Really
podcast. I'm like,
wanted to-
hey, I'm going for my gamer score
So
goal,
here it kind of,
and just ignore the podcast in the
environment
background.
becomes a
And then I
little bit
very
more
loudly
symbolic.
play the podcast. It's just like Gus, Joel,
colours a little
and
bit,
Bernie in the
bring
RT
the
podcast
saturation.
just
It's kind of
talking
a
about
little
like
bit of a
traffic and
return
airplanes
to
and stuff. It's just
some of
super.
the more
I'm like, ignore the
pleasing
podcast, but it's the only
aesthetics in
thing
terms
that's
of
playing.
colour
It's all you can hear is the
stuff like
podcast and
that.
a little bit of the game. It's like, you fucking
And
idiot.
It's kind of there
So
to kind of
stupid.
signpost another
I've been watching since I left the room. I'm
in the
calm.
game, or something that's leading up to
I'm
a
calm.
significant moment. It
The
goes
text
back to
came
this
in
kind of
perfectly
idea of
to
having
put
these,
that in my head. That was
emotional
fucking hilarious.
signposts in the
Did that come out
visuals of the game,
February 18th? Oh my
without it
god.
being overly obvious, and some of that
I didn't remember it being February.
The music that's playing here is
Oh, around
a
50
repeat
hours
of
finished?
Another
Ugh,
Cue,
yeah.
And originally we hear
I
it
only
played
want
on
to
the
dedicate
piano,
that much time to a game I
and the
really
string
actually
quartet
enjoyed.
take
Like
on
anything over
this here.
30 hours for a game is like I have to
And
really like
it's
the
one of
game to
those
keep
really
playing it
nice
after that.
instances where we were in the studio and I had this
Or I
idea
have
of
to
how
be
it was going
like
to sound,
really determined to get the
and I thought it was
100%.
quite full and rich and full-bodied. And then one of the
Full-bodied.
string players said to me,
It was possible that this last section of the game.
I wonder what I think the game I put the most hours into, like individual game, not including all of the Minecraft games combined, because that would definitely be the most at like probably 2,000 or 3,000 hours in Minecraft games. But individual game basis, it's probably up there with.
And that this is it. And that unlike where the rest of the island, there's this sense of
how
this
many
just keep
hours?
going on
I gotta do
forever
some
and
math.
ever and ever, and you're gonna keep.
I gotta see how many hours that is without falling off.
with the climb being quite a poignant moment of the
Calculator.
Of the story, it was quite a difficult task to try and make that climb still interesting and not too laborious, because it's kind of this
720.
zigzag up there.
So I have,
mean,
I think
nothing really-
it's,
there's
I don't
no
know the
environment,
exact
you just
hours
kinda
of
have
Halo
your feet
3,
and
because
see
I've
on
played
one
that
side and
a
it goes facing
lot. That was like my one of my
so
first
there was-
games on
there was
Xbox
quite a lot of work
360.
that went into
I
kind of
played that. It was actually, yeah, it was my
this,
first game because I got my first
feeling of
achievement in
tension
Halo 3,
as you
and I
rise
still went
and
back and
kind
played it.
of
So maybe
reach
Halo
this
3, but Modern Warfare 2, I have over
towards the
720 hours in the
interesting.
multiplayer alone.
So a lot of
720 hours in
into,
multiplayer.
building up this
Let's
weather,
say,
building up the winds,
I had
the
about,
swaying of the grass and kind of the
I think
volume of
between
the
campaign and
soundscapes
Spec Ops,
uh,
I
everything
want to
that's
say I
going on,
had
music,
about.
and just kind of visually really trying to make this a
I'm gonna
intense moment,
guess
and I
and say
think,
15
it's
days between
hopefully
Spec Ops and
off all right.
campaign.
And you'll notice when you get to the top,
So yeah, I have
sort
around
of
1,000
tension
hours.
dies, and that's very
The chat delay is massive for you. Ooh, I'm sorry. The chat delay is usually about 12 to 30 seconds. It all depends.
coming to
I have around
last
1,000
minute
hours in Modern Warfare 2 between Spec Ops
That's
multiplayer
been
and campaign.
very deliberately
Halo 3
designed.
probably give or take about the same. And then as for recent games, Xbox One Destiny had almost 700 hours. Yeah, the delay is like that so you guys can have time to buffer the stream, because I am streaming in 1080 60, so if you want to watch it at higher quality, you wouldn't have to buffer as much, so the delay is a little bit. And I apologize for that. I could lessen the delay, but it might cause people with the worst connection to have to buffer. Yeah, same here. And then not including Master Chief Collection. And the Rule 34 and Quick Draw videos, I will probably do the Quick Draw video, maybe Rule 34, for when I'm on vacation. Because like I said, remember, Rule 34, I don't have internet. I don't have protection on this computer. So, 98%. I literally fucking missed one. I missed fucking one. Fuck my ass. Oh yeah, Skyrim. I put a couple hundred hours into Skyrim. I'm not so keen like everybody else is on playing Skyrim over and over and over and over and over again. I haven't even finished it on the Xbox One. I love the game, don't get me wrong, but
ladder tech at the time just wasn't
Not
there,
not that
so,
much.
and the other thing for me was
Yeah.
pacing. It was
Yeah, I'm
making
getting enough
sure
sleep.
the music, the
I'm going to bed at about
voiceovers,
5 or 6, getting up between
the
12 and
timings
2.
and everything
I don't want to get up at
perfect
12. I don't like
for the
sleeping
final
past fucking 12.
And,
But I
just
every
letting the
time
players
I
noodle around going up a ladder. For
every time I if I'm having a
7
dream and
minutes
nobody
is
wakes
still
me up, I will
traveling.
sleep through my alarm. If I'm
was-
having a deep
was
dream, I will not wake up,
kind
and
of
it's
an
very
impossible
frustrating.
task.
So I've been I've been going to bed late, but I've still been getting to sleep because I don't have the early day obligations.
Rob's beautiful visuals were so.
I prefer Skyrim. I never really cared too much for Fallout. It was okay, but I've been over this.
To write to. I think that's where we start as a
No need to be
partnership.
concerned, Alan. Don't worry. I'm an insomniac.
The
I
music at the end
sometimes
was
just
so
don't get
easy
any
to
sleep.
write because that last voiceover is the pinnacle of the writing to me, as it should be.
I'm
Because
used.
the past
You have to
year,
change your alarm
it
sound.
wasn't
Is
good,
what I
but it's
prefer.
just
What
so
I
beautiful and
um,
moving. And for me,
I recommend.
whether
God,
it's
my
a
brain.
hopeful
I
ending,
recommend
the
just
music
changing your
is
alarm
really
sound, different ringtone or a different tone or
and
anything like that, because it's something different. If you have the same sound trying to wake up every single day, your brain's gonna ignore it.
acceptance.
So
Yeah, it's
changing
just
your
that beautiful,
ringtone, changing your
beautiful
alarm clock or something will definitely
I don't know,
help you
can't
get
remember
up.
quite where it came from in the mod, but the moment.
My alarms currently.
Or we could put the bird in there, and you could see the bird.
Let's see,
shadow.
I've got-
Actually, It turned from being kind of.
Oh, of course. I have a.
straightforward literal suicide.
Oh no, no, not that one.
Kind of like I always really believe in the way that you turn into a bird.
That's the
before you get
intro
around,
for Desert Punk,
and that was really important.
which is
I think it's
fantastic.
Probably the strongest ending
And
I've
then
ever
my
seen.
other alarm is
But yeah, I'm very proud of the way.
Rurouni Kenshin. However, if okay, hold on. If I don't want to use one of those, there is one ringtone that I have that will definitely get me up. I think it's this one. Yeah, because it's so high pitched and annoying. You know, it's just like shut up. But it definitely works.
So you kind of
It gets me up.
have this hint of something happening, and I think you can hear the sound of
That's
a
good. You want it to wake you up.
seagull
They have those
flapping
stupid
wings. It's, like,
fucking
very subtle.
they have those
But,
stupid fucking
like I say,
alarms
I
where
kind
it's
of
like
really like
a
the
floor mat on the side of your bed is your alarm clock, so you
It's
have to
very,
stand on it to shut it
it's kind
off.
of
It's
a
like
release.
I would just
At the
keep
same
if I
time,
didn't
it's
want to get out
still
of bed, I would just keep something like a backpack full of something next to my bed and just set it on top if I wanted to shut it off. Like it's like those alarm clocks where they're across the room. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
An ending of.
I actually posted this posted a status on Facebook a couple years ago, and it's true. This happened. It was in school, and it was like
It's one of those moments where you never want to
my
be so
alarm
clever
clock
that people notice it
my
and it
alarm
takes
clock
over
was
and
going
it
off, but I
just
didn't
flows
want to get up.
in through
So
the
I
evening.
so
It
we
just
I,
feels like
so we had a
everything
fight.
together
The
at
alarm
that
clock's
point.
broken, and I'm
That
awake
last
now.
few
I don't know who
hours,
won,
amazing
or something
visuals
like
and
that.
music.
It was like,
Yeah, it feels like.
yep, I remember when that happened. It's like, well, I broke the alarm clock, so he lost, but I'm also awake, so he did his job. So who the fuck won? Not me,
Where he just
because now I don't have an alarm clock. Shit. Okay,
So
let
that's
me.
the end of the director's commentary. We'd just like to say.
And I gotta go back and
thank
get
you
one
to
more,
everyone for
goddammit.
listening. We hope you've uncovered some
Um,
secrets and some facts that you didn't know about the game before.
Okay, and my status was from 6 years ago, 2012. I just had a fight with my alarm clock. It wanted me to wake up, and I disagreed. Then it got violent. Now my alarm clock is broken, and I'm awake. Not sure who won. That was my Facebook status 6 years ago today.
Yeah, and we're really looking forward to the future and what we can create coming up next. Thanks for listening.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers. Alright, well, damn it. Now I have to go back and find the one that I missed. Fuck! At least it's at the beginning somewhere, you know? I hate this game. I always somehow make it much more difficult. It's because... That's why I don't follow guides on stream, because I miss shit in the guides. To be fair, I was walking through and finding these without the help of the guide. Oh, no! I'm not going to know which one I didn't get.
Hello everyone, I'm Dan Pinchbeck, I'm the creative director.
It's alright, once I get it,
Chinese
the
Ring,
achievement will
and
unlock,
this
so
is
I'll
the
be okay.
Dearest, developer's commentary.
Hi, I'm
I'll be
Rob
okay.
Briscoe. I'm the artist on Dear. So you'll see around you in a lot of the environments,
I'll
there's
just
a lot of detail,
stumble through. Once I
great
get it,
detail.
I'll end the game and end the stream, so...
One of the things that I wanted to do with Dear Esther is bring the visuals up to the same kind of level of detail that Dan and Jess had put into the
Luckily,
other
there's
areas
not
of the
very
game.
many varying paths
all
for me
the
to explore,
history
and it's in
and
this
kind of
first part, so it'll only take me
hidden
max
pieces
like
of
10
story
minutes.
that are intertwined
Yep.
with the VOs and the
Won't take me
music
long,
and
though.
stuff.
It'll be
I
okay.
kind of wanted to bring some of that into the environments. So if you look around you, you'll see that there's a lot of interesting bits and pieces. A piece of
It's just
paper
annoying
with
because
someone's name
all
on
the
it,
commentary
a photograph,
bubbles are
ultrasound.
yellow again,
All
so I
these little
don't
bits
get
and
to see.
pieces are kind of laid in to just
Did I
kind
get
of bring
this one?
another aspect of the story.
You know, my
into
ringtone
the
used to
game
be
and
"Tears Don't Fall" by Bullet for My Valentine.
Part
That
of
was
the point
super
about the
loud. It
whole
used to go
game,
off in
I think,
school.
was this
Or no,
idea
also
that
"Becoming the Bull" by
rather than having
Atreyu
linear,
was like the
straight-through
break
version of
part
the
in that
story,
song
we
was
had
also
multiple
one of my
story
ringtones.
units for each place you were, and I was really
Hey,
interested in this
fan,
idea of how
Grunty?
you can open up
Grunty? I
that
was gonna
space
call you
that
fan.
can
No, it's not a horror
So
game. It's
I
just a
love the
walking
idea that you
simulator.
have
It's a
two
really
people that
shitty
play this
game.
game,
I'm just
and
trying to get
then
my
you
last
would,
achievement and trying to find
have
the
a
one
conversation
commentary
about it,
bubble
and
that I
one would
missed
say,
right now. So
"Oh,
the
what do you
stream
think
is
about
almost
this
over.
and the other person would be like,
That
"Well,
was
it's
also
that
my
one."
alarm clock for a
Completely
while, heat of the
different
moment,
event
every
happened.
single time, and Dean would always be like, "Rise and shine, Sammy."
The music for the mod is
Speaking of
Esther
Supernatural,
is
I've decided
absolutely
what tattoo I'm gonna get when I'm back home. I'm gonna have my dad give me a
players,
Supernatural
so all the
tattoo.
music was sampled.
I have it all planned
But
out.
one
I'm not
thing
gonna tell you
that
guys
came that
exactly
is
about it though,
actually
but
forced me to
I have
be
it
quite
planned,
creative about how I wrote the music.
and it's gonna be cool.
So
But
with
yeah,
my
I'm gonna have my
background
dad give me a Supernatural tattoo.
Everything
So I'm
about
stoked
Esther
for that.
For me, is a dream. The landscape is not an island; it's the dream of an island. The music.
I've never
the
seen
like
Atreyu
music
live. I don't
video,
even care much for
and the
Atreyu,
way
honestly.
you
I'd like
heard in your
one or
sleep,
two
you're
songs,
kind of not conscious of
but
hearing it. And the language in the story was
eh.
supposed to be like that as well.
I know I got this one.
It
I'm just
didn't
gonna do it
matter
anyway.
The sense it made, it was more.
You're
about
French?
the
Okay,
kind
yeah, I'm
of-
definitely not gonna try to
the
pronounce it with a
shapes
French
it
accent, because
created,
that will
if that
offend you
makes
and all your
sense.
people.
So
I'm sorry.
the
I'm just gonna call
words
you
kind
fan.
of were like
How you doing today, by the way?
Listen
Welcome,
to
joining near the
something
end of the
that's
stream, which a lot of
very
people like to
dreamy.
do. And just in case you're wondering, fan, I see you're on Mixer right now. If you did want to watch on a different platform, I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube, if either of those are preferable to you over Mixer. I'm streaming to all of these at the same time, so, and you can always stop by my YouTube channel, which is AH space LANKIN, EH Lincoln, like Linkin Park, and you can check out all my catalog of 1,500 videos. Just saying, just some self-advertising. Let you know who I am, what's going on. Oh, my heat came on. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh, it's gross. Oh my god, I'm surrounded by lights and then the heat comes on. Why you do? Why you do this to me?
So I kind of wanted to create a bit of
I'm
an
out.
incentive for people to explore, and you'll find around the island that these kind of like.
I'm guessing those are
scattered
Atreyu lyrics.
items
I
that
don't know.
Usually
Bye?
slightly
Oh,
out of
okay,
place
bye.
from the
Thanks for
environment
stopping by.
themselves. But in another aspect, they actually bring a little bit of story
God.
to the island itself. Usually to the island or to the actual protagonists or you know the characters that surround it. So you'll find that around the island these little props and
I
stuff.
guess I'll go back up
just
here.
Keep your eye out for it if you're exploring.
Oh, why do you walk upstairs so much slower? Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're fucking killing me. How long have I been doing this for? I've been going for 2.5 hours? Oh.
So people
I'm
have
so
asked
sorry.
why the Dear
I
Esther
know.
is set on a Hebridean island. What's
I just
really
like to tell
nice is
people, if
that
you're
one of those
watching on one
times
platform
when
I don't
you kind of
recognize you,
have
let you know
times
that
as
if
an
you
artist, kind of practical
want to watch me on a
realities kind of
different
dovetail.
way, you can watch
We
me
knew
on
we
a
had to
different
have some
platform,
way
you
of
know?
limiting the player from disappearing
Okay,
off the
I
player
want to
space.
make
And when we made
sure.
the original, it was a modern, because it was a Half-Life 2 mod. you
Ah,
kind of had
fuck.
Eastern
Okay,
European
I need to go
city,
back up there because I went
spaceship,
down. I need to go up and
or
around and make sure I didn't
blasted
miss
desolate
one.
landscape. We had three options.
Up
if you
on
start
this path.
making any other assets. So it started off with these practical constraints. We don't want to set it on a spaceship. We don't want to set it in an Eastern European city. So it's got to be on this kind of like this desolate landscape. And we want to limit the player, so an island seems like a natural choice. And part of the point about the whole game, I think, was this idea that rather than
I hate
having a
this.
linear,
I'm sorry this has gone on
straight-through
for
version
so
of the story,
fucking
we could have
long.
multiple story units for each place you were, and I was really interested in this idea of how you can open up that space that people can interpret. So I loved the idea that you could have two people that had played this game. And then
We'll be working in
have
the
a
same
conversation
place,
about it, and one
but
would say,
I mean,
"Oh, what did
we'll
you think
probably
about
have
this
some
happening?"
shifts
And
together,
the
but I
other
won't be
person
seeing
would
her.
go,
I'll
"Oh,
be in the
that
back.
didn't
She'll be up
happen,
front
completely
talking with people. I'll be
different
just
event
doing
happened,
shitty
completely different
dishes.
story happened."
I know you've been wasting your fucking time, Cool Smile. I'm so sorry.
For games is that you hand over so much control.
I'm so
to
sorry.
people that it becomes their story, and that's really, really important. Rather than
But
trying
I
to
thank
force
you
them.
for actually hanging around. I
So
I hope I
using
didn't distract you from your
randomised
day. I like to tell people, if you're going to watch my streams, watch them while you're doing something. Have them playing, like, while you're playing a game or while you're doing something productive. Just have it in the background, you know, because that's how I watch stuff. I have videos and streams playing in the background while I'm doing other things. So, no, I have not touched the Easter egg. Maybe there's one in this cave. I have not walked in this cave yet. I hope it's in this cave.
An absolute nightmare.
I think it's
I
nice
haven't
though, 'cause
even been
everybody
in this
gets
cave at
a
all.
personal experience. Like, I love reading the forums and seeing how people come and they sort of tell
No,
their
really,
story
nothing.
and what they
Shat.
interpreted of it, and then you see other people discussing what they thought of it. And to me, it's kind of nice because everybody takes.
I don't want people to watch my streams just staring at the game and doing nothing else, you know, unless it's something super engaging that you're very interested in. It's like, I want you to get stuff done, and I feel bad if I'm taking all your attention. You know, I don't deserve all your attention. At least I get to sit here and look at Facebook and hate Facebook. God, I hate Facebook. Okay. I'm debating. So, I have a couple of tattoo ideas I want my dad to do. But now I have to keep it in consideration that both tattoos my dad gave me, I got covered up. One because it was unfinished and not very good, and then the other one just because it was in a spot that I wanted occupied by something else. I have been doing less streams. Damn it. People want content, that they tell me to make less content. It's like, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it, Alan. I love that you do, but you don't have to. If you don't feel like watching the stream, don't watch the stream. But I honestly, I have a few hand tattoos I want to get. I've always been fascinated by hand tattoos. Like, I don't want my hands to be covered, but a couple of small hand tattoos would be pretty cool. You don't have to. If you want to just sit here and watch, cool, that's totally fine. I just feel bad because not much is happening, you know? So it's like, if you want to play some video games while you're watching, or like work on a drawing or something while you're watching, then please, by all means, just listen to me, because there's no gameplay. You know, you can just listen. So, I know I would have someone else do my tattoo. Like, I have the guy Tim who's done all my other tattoos down there, but I can't afford to pay for it. At least I can get a free tattoo for my dad. And if it's something very small and simple, there's really not a big chance he's gonna be able to fuck it up. So, like, if I have him write 332 on my arm, that's not gonna be hard. He can't really fuck that up. So, I can at least have confidence in that. And if I have him do this, my hand tattoos, they're also very simple, so he really won't be able to screw it up.
But I don't want to use all of it. So the only bit that you actually
so that's kind of what I'm banking on, is the simplicity behind them, so he can't screw it up. Otherwise, I have to go and I have to pay $150 to get the tattoos done.
It was really cool. I found this
Honestly, to be fair, if I got the hand tattoos, it would probably only cost me like about $100. But that's still $100 I can't afford to waste. You know, plus I want to have a tattoo. I feel bad because the tattoos I had my dad give me, I had them both covered up. So I feel really bad for that. And I know my dad's getting old. He's not going to live forever. He honestly should be dead by now, but he's not. He's still trucking, so good for him. And when I want to still, and I have reconciled with my dad over the years. You know, I grew up loving my dad, and then I went through like a 6-year phase. If you watch my Draw My Life, you know I went through a huge phase where I hated my dad. I prayed to a god I hardly believed in that my dad would die every fucking day. And but now that's over. I'm done. I'm past it, and I care for my dad. You know, I'm past all that. So I still want, and then I feel really bad, like I said, because I got the tattoos my dad gave me covered up, and I want to have something from him. You know. That would probably really hurt, dude. That L is complicated. But I want to have something from my dad, not something covered up from him. So, because I do care about my dad. I do love my dad. What happened is in the past, and I understand better as an adult. Jim Ohm, Frank Huron. How about we get Jim Huron and Frank Ohm?
From a Faith No More song, the Crab song on the first album, Introduce Yourself. And there's a point where
Lincoln.
I think it's Chuck at that point. Is the vocal
Okay, so there's that one in the
performer,
cave. This is
that
the path
says,
I have to
"Dear
take, so I'll
Esther."
go down the
And
cave
it really
again.
lodged with me because the sound "Dear Esther" just has a really amazing sound to it. And I think when we started making it, and the idea of it being,
I shall clean my
desk.
desk. Good. I need to clean my desk. This thing is covered in dust.
That's just
There's just so many things on it. It's such a pain. They're all heavy. Can't move them.
And I think
Got a
that
little
really
compressed
sums
air
up the
dust
whole
blower.
approach
Those
to
things are
writing of
amazing.
Dear Esther, of what's the most beautiful combination of words and images we can put together. I think the central question to the entire experience for most people that have played it or are talking about it is this idea of, is the island
And
real?
I don't think there
Is
was
what's
one
going
in
on
here,
a
but I'm
literal
gonna do
event
the
of a
circle
man
anyway,
walking
just to
across
make
a
sure.
Scottish island?
I think I'm almost done with this level again, and I didn't find it.
He's had
If I don't find it,
that's
I'm
the
gonna
island
end the stream anyway, because
and
I'm
one of the
fucking
things he
tired.
tries
I'll
to do with the
get it
writing
on my
is to
own.
constantly
Whatever. Yeah, you move on, like, because I mean, I can be mad. You know, my dad did a lot of really stupid, horrible things, but he has made up for it. My dad has gone through a lot in his life, and didn't have a father figure to help him cope with things, so he just developed bad habits. And now, but all I ever hear from my mom is how he thinks everybody hates him, how he's so depressed and everything, and how. Okay, bye, Alan. Thank you. Have a good night, man. I love you.
It's challenging, I think, for that result.
My dad is just like, he just wants to die. He just like doesn't care about himself because he feels like all of his kids hate him and stuff. And I don't want him to feel that way because I don't hate him. I did for a time, but I'm past that, you know. So I want him to know how much I love and I care about him because he is my dad and he has done so much for the family and to help the family at his own risk and at his own detriment. And no matter all he ever does is try to do things for the kids and try to make it better. He may not be the best. He may take on way too many projects, but the thing is he tries. And in a lot of places he succeeds. In a lot of places he fails, but he's human. And like I said, he takes on too many projects. Just like I do. So quality is not always the best, but he gets results. So I want to still have something personally from him that he did that I won't get rid of. And if it's on my hand, I won't be able to get rid of it. I don't want to. And if I get a Supernatural tattoo from him, you know, Supernatural is something that means a whole lot to me. It's my favorite show. It's some of my favorite characters, some of my most engaging favorite plot lines and everything, and I love it and the meaning behind everything. And my dad loves Supernatural too. He's not the biggest fan, but we would always talk about Supernatural. I would sit out there in the kitchen at 10 a.m. and watch Supernatural with him on TV and whatever have you. So it's something that we could bond over. We didn't have a lot to bond over, me and my dad. We're very different. We have very different palettes. We're mentally a lot of the same. We have a lot of the same issues and stuff, but like interests and stuff where we differ fairly heavily. So
one of the things we wanted to do
the fact that we relate on Supernatural is something that I would still like to cherish.
Every little piece of story, we kind of
fuck.
Some things are literally just in there to.
I thought I found it.
Let you think and let you decide on whatever you want to bring to the story yourself.
Please.
So it's kind of like I approached it like an impressionist painting where you've got like this kind of very vague outline of things. But if you
Can I go up here? I know that's the way I needed to go before. Can I go up this way where the urn was?
Kind of
Is it up here?
Comes together on its own. So
can it please be
a lot
up
of these
here?
kind of strange
I can't go up.
pieces of geography.
I
and
can't
stuff,
go up.
That's really kind of.
There's a
deliberate
fence
in some
there
ways,
anyway.
just to
God
kind
damn it. Okay.
Keep the player's mind open and kind of bring
Not up
their own
there.
interpretations of the
I don't see
story
anything up
through
there,
that.
so I guess I'll keep going. I'm fucking bored. I wish I had something more fun to switch to, like another webcam to switch to. I wish I had like the bunny cam, you know. If I had another webcam with a long enough cable, I totally would. I would need to have like a 20-foot USB hooked onto another webcam, and just like switch to the bunny camera or something, you know. I would do that. I would totally do that. Was that the end of the chapter?
when I was originally thinking about how to write the music for the game,
Unless I missed one right at the beginning of 2,
realised that you
which
don't
I
see
definitely don't think I
anything
did.
in the game.
Fuck!
The most important character as such is the island itself. So one of the things that I did with the music was to write the island as if she or he were a character.
I don't. I.
And that's really important.
What's
think,
just
that
more
you're
annoying is
going
I
through-
have to do this again.
All right, let's talk about
Even outside, if I don't get it like right here, right in this first area, if I don't get it by the time I'm moving on to the neck to like up that way, then I'm fucking not doing it. Because there was that one that I saw way in the distance. That one might have been in it. That one might have been it, and I think that was in around this area.
It was really interesting that for us it didn't feel that weird to have a game that was slower.
My God, could you have made the fucking text any bigger here?
Walk around and think and look at things, and it was amazing.
Where did I see that one that was way off in the distance? Because I did not get that one.
Revolutionary, and it's really interesting. And
Your desk is now clean? Fucking awesome. Can you please clean my desk?
For me, it was.
Yeah, the my green screen has that has that little bit down there. Yeah, that's where there's some like folds and some weird shadows being cast from the lights, which I need to fix. But I have to like I have to unhook it from the wall and adjust it and stuff. So that's something I can't do on screen. That's just a little bit of a mess up there, but it's okay. It's all, that corner is always like that. It always has some dark shadow there.
So open in a way because there isn't this. You're not using kind of shoot.
I don't think there's one on the
kind of gating
boat. Where did I see that one that was way off in the distance?
Really, really important that you focus going exactly on the
Oh,
beginning.
game's lagging.
Going, you know, games wind up, but it's similar to your to be a basic thing or climb thing, or there that red line, and with the color palette.
Hold on. Hold on a second, guys. Got a technical issue. Looks like the game is being a little punk.
If you just follow that one landmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a really interesting place of where.
All right, it's good. I fixed it.
Still
I just
loads
removed
of
it and
Insta.
put it back
It's just
into
not
OBS.
necessarily done in quite the same way.
Sorry about that. Happens sometimes. Yeah, I'm definitely aware of that fucking spot. I can see it, and it just bothers the shit out of me, but I have to... The thing is, that wall, for some reason, that wall right there is made of fucking, like, concrete, because I cannot drive tacks to that wall without a hammer. If I use the hammer, it'll break the tack, and I can't get it to stick. So it's such a pain in the ass. And it's also loud, and every time I think I want to do it, it's, like, at night, where if I was hammering on the wall, I'd bother my neighbors, so I can't really do it. So I just keep putting it off and forgetting.
Closely, you see that the actual island itself is very polluted. It's kind of very rotten. You know, everywhere you look, every rock, every grass surface, it has this layer of filth on it, and it's
Damn
kind of
it!
put in there just to kind
Thought I
of
got an achievement.
emphasize further that this island is a really unpleasant place to live.
There's nothing over
It's
here,
like if you
right?
could
There's
scratch the
no other way
surface,
for me to
you
go.
see,
And that
like,
fucking
just
smiley
how
face is not in the
corrupt
sand.
This island is.
I don't know why it's not there. Very strange. Yeah, there's nothing over in this area. If only there, like, I'm serious. If this game had a sprint feature, like a little bit faster, it would be so much better of a game. Because seeing as you have to play the game through 2 times, they need to put a sprint feature. That's just not fair that they don't. Yeah, well, I don't want to be drilling holes in the wall. It's not my building. It's I still rent the place. I don't want to be making big holes in the wall. I know. I want to play too. The problem is playing Modern Warfare 2 or just playing 360 in general is my controllers suck. My controllers for the 360 are shitty. So neither one of them have any rubber on the analog sticks, so they dig into my fingers, and they're just so slow and cheap and garbo that it's just like impossible to play well with them. So that's honestly the biggest dilemma. I can hook my 360 up in here very easily, but the controller's such a pain in the ass to use. It's just, I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it, you know?
And we did hardly any retakes on anything. It just felt like his instinct for the character in the
Yeah,
game
if it was
so
my place,
strong.
I'd be totally fine
But
making
just
some more holes in the wall. But
without
I've done enough
virtually
damage to
any
these walls,
direction,
hanging up
just came in
Velcro
and just
strips
got
for
to
my
the hardest thing
acoustic
with the
paneling and
Witch
stuff.
Doctor
Like
when we
I've done
went
enough
from a
damage. I
mod
don't
which
want
had
to
3 potential
I don't wanna
narrative
do that
units per
again.
queue to 4 potential narrative units per
avoid
queue.
it as much as
It
possible.
was not only finding new bits of
Is there a
writing
commentary
that
piece down
complemented
there?
and played off what was there in the original mod.
No.
So this hole in the ground was kind of a difficult thing in some ways. It's a bit of a challenging aspect of the game. Because, in some ways, it kind of like, I think for me, we wanted to have this kind of this pit here, and I wanted the player to be able to actually
Yeah.
go as close as
And if I had
possible,
that
look over
wireless
the
one
edge
that was a little bit
and, you know,
higher
kind of have
standard
this
of
feeling
quality,
of
it wouldn't be so
dread
bad.
and stuff,
But it is
the
just a
issue that
shitty
we
wired
faced was,
controller,
like,
you know?
what happens
They're
if
just
the
not
player
good.
jumps into
But
the
even my
hole?
Xbox One
Yeah,
wired
we have
controller
no-
started not working. That's why I'm now using the wireless one in here, and I just charge it after every stream, so the battery doesn't die, and I have backup battery packs, because having the wired controller, the analog stick started drifting. They're both drifting. Left and right sticks are both drifting, so that's cool. You know, not like I paid $35 for the fucking thing to have it shit out. I don't smash my controllers anymore. I treat them very kindly with respect. Sometimes they fall off your lap or whatever, but it's not a hard hit. You know, they're okay. But no, the analog sticks just decide, I'm not going to work now. Oh, why? You want a reason? Fuck you, that's why. Oh, thank you, analog stick. I appreciate that. Seriously, where is the last fucking one I need? I'm gonna play this game through 3 times. Why don't you just use the video walkthrough, Chris? Because I'm a glutton for fucking punishment. You could have had it by now, probably.
Up until this point, they've played in a very sort of Scottish
Yeah,
style, actually.
no, there are definitely a lot of still hackers in NW2. Last time I tried to play, I got into a lobby with nothing crazy, but the names were all different colors and stuff, and it was everyone was nude tubing. It's just it's not fun to play anymore. We just need to play MW2 and just play private matches, because playing online is just not going to be a fun time no matter what you do. MW3 though, definitely go play some of that.
Yeah.
I want to play Ghosts again really bad. I haven't touched Ghosts in forever. I'm dying to.
This is actually one of my favorite parts.
I really enjoyed that game.
Just where everything.
I don't know why
the
people
elements
didn't.
Kind of come
What is
together
this down here?
perfectly.
I don't remember going
You've got
down this path.
The music, which just is just epic, as Jesse said. You got the landscape, which is kind of like this big open space.
Oh no! I have to go in the house. I have to go in the house.
Bits and pieces that I put into the detail of the environment, like the movement.
Your Twitch name, what,
Going
NoobTuber?
around, there's the clouds in the sky.
Or hacker?
There's the mist rising off of the grass.
I think it was one of those two I didn't get. That. But if that's the case,
And I think it's just
how didn't I get the
all of
achievement
these
by it
elements
by
coming
now?
together and just in perfect
You're so close to besieging again.
It really brings chills up your spine.
Grab that.
Inside the bothy, there is a randomised chance. You can
There was
find a
nothing in
picture
there.
on the table, and I think it's the one instance of randomisation in the game.
They are,
that is
because
like the
they
core
stopped
thing,
protecting the
because
servers at a
the
point.
idea
Oh,
that Esther was pregnant when she died.
Did I get this one?
changes everything.
I think so.
emotionally about how you understand the story.
yeah, I had to have. Unless I
So
arced
the-
around that
the
path.
seagull takes off. That's the one jump scare in the game, which is kind of interesting because when we made it, we kind of had to, we kind of called it a ghost story, but there was no intention really. We kind of wanted this dreamy, hallucinatory type thing. But when it came out, people started coming back and saying this game's absolutely terrifying. I was really, really frightened, and that was really amazing. And I think it's because
Really?
nothing happened. So we're so trained in games.
If you guys
to
listen to
go,
what he's saying, it's like people how they thought this game was
there's stimulus all the
terrifying. Like
time,
there's a
but if
jump
nothing
scare
happens, you're waiting
about
for
like a
something to
seagull or
happen.
something that
And kind
made
of-
people like
I
shit
tend
their
to
pants.
Go back to again and again the whole sequence
Okay.
of Dead Space 2 when you go back to the issue.
Interesting.
And it's like the best bit of Dead Space 2 because for what feels like hours.
Talking
it's
about Dead
probably-
Space 2 though, that's pretty cool.
So one of the things that influenced the visuals quite a lot was
Yeah, it was definitely that one that I didn't
the
get, but
tech
I got
limitations
it
at
this
the
time.
time.
So maybe I have to finish
and
this
also
level
the
2
kind
in
of
order to
themes
get
of
the
game.
achievement.
Like, tech-wise, we would never ever.
No,
gonna
I should get
kind
it.
of
It should have
achieve
completed the percentage.
photorealism. And I think that was a good thing. I mean, really, it made us sort of stretch out into other areas.
Well,
and,
it's a spin-off
for me as an
of,
artist, it kind of
that
made me think a little bit
classification of
more
soldier.
creatively.
It was like the division that Ghost belonged to. It was a
Just put
spin-off
some thought, some
of them,
inspiration
but
behind it.
yeah, people thought it was
I
going to be a
want
prequel. Like,
strict
oh, this
video
is
talk about
Ghost's
Stalker,
story before
kind
he
of
was in
thing.
MW2. which is not the case. And I think that's what made a lot of people hate it right off the bat, because they didn't even give it a chance when they found out that it wasn't about their precious ghost character. Then there's like, they even had the gall to name the dog Riley. It's like, who fucking cares? It's Call of Duty story. What do you give a shit? It's Call of Duty story. Who fucking cares?
The idea of this incredible space that you
I don't understand the
and I think sort of Tarkovsky,
I don't know, the unsolicited love for like some of the characters in Call of Duty, like having Ghost, having Riley, having Reznov, and all these. It's like, are they really that fleshed out and cool? Like, they're meant to be a badass, yeah, but it's like there's as much of a badass in Call of Duty as they are like somebody in, say, a Michael Bay film. But it's like they're a badass because they did something cool, totally impractical and unrealistic, but they did something cool, which makes them automatically amazing. Like,
it's just
there's that scene where in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 where Shepard is like standing there loading up his 44 with bullets flying all around him. It's like, in real life he'd be fucking dead. He would not have survived. Him standing out in the open like that, it's like, go fuck yourself. That is idiotic, dude. Hi, SamWiki. Welcome back to the stream. We are hopefully almost done with this game. It's my third time playing through.
That is definitely
but welcome. Yeah, I remember you. I remember names. I don't remember everything we may have talked about specifically. I have a terrible memory, but I do recognize names. So be confident in the fact that if you come back in here with the same account name, I will recognize you.
The visual side of things is to kind of create an emotional connection with the player.
I don't have a British accent. Me saying banana is not going to do much. Banana!
The dialogue can kind of
okay, so
to feel what the characters
which way am I?
To kind of really create
I do go in the cave for the story, so maybe I'll go this way. Maybe I didn't see this one.
So I designed a few things very subtly within the environment to kind of plant imagery into your mind and kind of make you feel certain things.
Oh, a flashlight.
This shipwreck on the beach, you can kind of, like, if you look at it from certain...
Please give me my achievement. Please let that be the one.
Game where you come along the edge of the sort of gully and you find hundreds of books, and it's one of the first times where most explicitly there's the suggestion that nothing you're seeing is real, because there's just no way.
I don't remember this at all.
Really amazing, uncanny moment, but it works. I think for me,
there's
because you just go,
trunk.
I don't understand it, but it's logical.
Yes,
in my head.
we did it! Fuck you! Get me the hell out of here! Oh my god. Okay. I salivated on myself. That's 100%. Alright, thank god that's done. Guys, that's it for the stream. I'm not fucking playing anymore. I got shit to do for today. So, yay! Alright. Without putting it off, I'm done with the stream for today. Basically, thank you guys for hanging out with me and putting up with my idiocy, for my inevitability to fail and fuck up English. I'm going to play us out with an ad real quick for the book. So if you want to see some stuff related to the book, then go ahead and stick around for the ad. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I got some shit to do. Okay. Thank you guys again for sticking around. I appreciate it so much. Oh. Hey, you. You like to read? Yeah, I bet you do, you twinkle-eyed little devil. What kind of books do you like? You enjoy mystery, action, horror with an anime thrill? Yeah, that's exactly what you enjoy, because if you enjoy that, you're gonna enjoy this. Vengeance, Children of Faust, by me, Chris Holm. Go ahead, it's available right now on Lulu.com and coming to Amazon soon enough. Book 1 is available in paperback, hardcover, ebooks if you want. Price is kept nice and low for you guys, and man, I guarantee you're gonna enjoy this. Nearly 400 pages of awesome, blood-soaked action, anime, drama, emotion, love, friendship, and hatred. You're gonna love it. I swear to God, you're gonna love it. Go ahead, What are you waiting for? Go to the website right now, vengeancebooks.com. I'm sure you're going to enjoy yourself there. There's plenty of stuff there. And you know, as soon as you're done with the book, think to yourself, man, I wish I had a t-shirt to show off to everybody how much I love this book. Well, look no further. On redbubble.com/ahlinkin, you can get some of your very own Vengeance official merch. You know what? You want more? You want more than just a t-shirt and a nice, sweet hardcover book on your shelf? Well, you can have more. You can have a photo book that actually is not coming right now, but it's coming soon. There will be a photo book available. It will be filled with a whole bunch of artwork done by me for the book, and you can get a bonus content book that's going to have even more information on the book, more background on characters, more plot, biographies, so much bonus information you're not going to know what to do with 150 additional pages. Guys, that is nearly 600 pages of content and artwork and music. Even music is online. It's on soundcloud.com. Guys, links are everywhere. Go to the website for all links to be in one place. Enjoy yourself. Go check it out. I think you're going to have a good time. vengeancebooks.com.